Hello, Matt. Hello, Silver. And hello, Edward. Largo Friday. It doesn't feel like Friday. I don't know. Maybe this week is just weird. Oh yeah, it is Friday the 13th. I had when we were scheduling some of the cleaning around here for the basement follow-up, there was I called to get a duct clean scheduled, and originally it was scheduled for today, and they had to call me back later and reschedule it to Monday because he accidentally double booked. But was on the phone with him. He said, yeah, so we can schedule for Friday the 13th. And I'm like, oh great, that sounds like a wonderful time to do housework. He goes, I wasn't gonna say it, you did. Oh, sunset. It's Friday the 13th in October. That is also a thing. Just wait, 1 year, someday in the future, we will get a Friday the 13th on Halloween. Maybe do like a leap year or something. Might will still be a minute. He wasn't home when I came down. It was like just a couple minutes ago, so. Oh, wait, no. I lied. He walked in 1 minute ago. Okay. He's got to have dinner. We made tater tot hot dish, which he will definitely tell you is called casserole, but it is not. Should have moved Halloween to today for the special occasion. All we did just flip the numbers. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's like a spoopy day in spoopy month. Like 2 spoopy days. Yeah. Yeah, so my plans for today are nothing, actually. I'm kind of rethinking some things, and I know I kind of want to just have some more fun with stream stuff instead of just working on things. So I kind of want to come up with some different ideas for stuff that's less about making content for YouTube and more about making content here, like having fun on Twitch, having fun animating, that kind of thing. Let me switch over here. So I kind of want to see if you guys have some ideas on that. There's a couple things we've been doing, like the emoji thing is fun. The request streams are fun. And then there's the Twitch Directs, which we haven't done in a while, but I think might be a little hard without an easy way to get audio. Usually we kind of started those because of well, I guess we didn't really need the audio for one of them. Yeah, I think we just figured like we're gonna put some words here, and then we just did like normal whatever words. Don't have any good ideas, I'm pretty sure. I asked for Arson in all the request streams. Well, that's so the request streams are a type of thing to do here. I'm trying to think if there's other fun things that we can do that are like that type of thing. I'm trying to think of some ideas. Wasn't really able to come up with some today because I just spent all today like cleaning, trying to get the storage room wiped down and cleaned out so we can start moving stuff in there. And that was like 4 hours today. So, but I know in the meantime, my thought was you can always just open this up to do kind of a request thing of whatever you guys want to see and whatever we just want to mess around with on here. Because I really want to kind of, I would kind of want to get away from just focusing all time and effort on making content for something that takes like 3 or 4 months. And I'm not even talking about shorts. I'm just talking about just having fun with things. Thinking of branching out from Pony and mixing in other with Pony. I don't like mixing and matching brands or like IPs. Not much. I usually like to stick to one or the other because you just anger people. People like their IPs and don't like people touching it. But no, not as much about that. I really don't care on stuff. No, it's more of trying to because when it's week after week after week of just working on the same video, I feel like it burns me out a lot, and I want to get away from that. So I want to get to where more of just having fun when doing these instead of like, oh, got to do 4 hours of work, that kind of thing. Making the shorts were kind of fun because it was nice to just like compact everything together. Just I really wish we had like the 15 AI stuff so we could, because it's just showing still down. Because it was really nice for being able to take your immediate thought and get it down like that, and to have something together. So more stupid faces, essentially. I mean, that's kind of what the request stream is too, though that's kind of taking it a kind of our own direction. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to think of some different ideas on it because we kind of, like I said, we kind of already have 3 different things to do. We haven't done like a Twitch Directs bit anywhere. Well, all these 15 I've been down for longer than it's been up. I'm not even lying. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever. I'm not planning that ever coming back. There are, yeah, AI makes it a lot easier to produce in the spot. Yes, that was kind of the idea. And I mean, I'm not big on AI in some ways, but being able to throw something at the wall and see what sticks. But sometimes hearing the audio that comes back changes the ideas. So it even is a tool, which I remember when they brought up AI initially, AI, their big thing with AI was it will help creative people be more creative. It's definitely started being the cheap workaround to creativity instead, but I actually did find it useful for that, of being able to like, well, how does this sound, and then be like, oh, well, that gives me an idea to do this, and I like it for that. AI is like it's like the peg game where the ball's going down with all the pegs, and it's just like AI is like more pegs in there for things to bounce off of and to help develop an idea. So there are other services out there, but none that quite work the same. There was one, who did I have on there? I think I had Derpy. It just didn't sound right, but I might try it with other characters. What is spooky short for Spook Month? It depends. If we can come up with an idea here, sure. I don't mind if something takes a couple days to work on, but I really want to shy away from anything that starts taking months or at least even weeks, because it drains me, and I need to stop doing that. AI is more pegs, and if we land in one of the death zones, we get pegged by AI revolution. You made me say that, and I don't. That angers me. More beer. Actually, where's my can? This is like a vanilla. Where is this? Okay, I twisted it, but it's a vanilla latte blonde ale. Kind of weird because normally when you think of vanilla latte, you think with like a stout. It's not bad. It is definitely like a very light coffee taste to it. I don't know, like I don't know. It's really hard to say, but it's pretty good. In one night or out, not at all. No, it's really hard to do one night only. We've done it, but without the AI, it's really not going to be possible. I want to say a pony version of the salad cat getting yelled at. You mean the, like, isn't that just a 2-frame comic? I like the idea of doing something for Spoopy Month. We can do something spoopy, but what would we do that's spoopy that doesn't really require like we can use existing voice lines. So if there's something out there that already exists that we can just like repurpose, then sure. Purple Smart. Yeah, there is Purple Smart, but I thought that did. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it only did pictures. Michael would have let me know if it did audio, I think, because I think he downloaded a version of Purple Smart and he has so that he can run it locally. Oh, you know what? Whenever it comes down to needing audio for stuff, one of the ones I always liked going with was TF2 when they did okay, I don't want to have that copyright. What did the TF2 characters have? Because there's a unicorn audio for like all the TF2 characters. Ah, there we go. It's just under unicorn.
Who's laughing at me pink wig now?
Did that go through? I mean, I guess so. Might be kind of loud though, so apologies if it is. We created some always sunny bits with Pony up TF2. Recreating Always Sunny bits could be funny, but those also sound like they could take a while. Usually those bits, I mean, they do have some good one-liners, but they do like, I feel like they would take a little bit.
Me beautiful horn!
I know there's some spoopy audio with these, but I don't know about all. There's so much audio from Unicorn on here.
I've got pink hair!
Like they're all good.
I'm a unicorn!
Dominated by a unicorn. You are pathetic, son. You just got dominated. Pink pony style. I feel like a brand new unicorn, Doc. That is unicorn justice, son.
I'm trying to think.
You ladies shoulda oughta brought some unicorns with you.
Wait, what?
You ladies shoulda oughta brought some unicorns with you.
Shoulda oughta. That seems like sounds like something Michael would have said. I actually, Hot Ron, surprisingly did bring water, a full bottle. Cheers on that. I do need to drink more. I've already had an energy drink today and not enough water. Michael can be the voice actor. No, he won't. He refuses to watch any streams, highlights, or anything because he says that it bugs him because he doesn't want to hear his own voice. Doesn't bug me anymore. It's always the difference of like everybody, you think that you sound high pitched and shrill, and it's because you do compared to what you heard yourself. But I don't hear the difference anymore. So it doesn't bother me.
Unicorn up, boys. Yippee-ki unicorn, boys.
Heavy is wearing pink pony costume, and you are still biggest idiot.
I have something started. What did I call it? Oh, it was going to be an anthology short. Yeah, I never finished it. I do have to finish my anthology shorts too. I have to talk with Michael because he has the AI thing. Yeah, this was like something I started a while ago.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
But I never did anything from it because it doesn't make any sense. I wonder if we could just like, we could probably actually just like toss this one out and make something today. Oh yeah, cheers on the dehydrated and say that. So has are you today, Argo? I has RB R. No, it was good. Today's my off Friday. I spent most of the day dusting and cleaning because we had the floor, the carpet cleaned in the main room because we had everything moved to the new floor area. And I had to scrub all that down. So the floor is clean now, but I need to get some stuff moved out of there. But I need to get it, a lot of it put in a more storage situation. But most of this, our storage is also dirty. So I spent a lot of today cleaning our storage. So in progress. Oh, hello. Oh, I have that cup too. And you can access the fridge down here now. So, yeah. Kid over Chris Pinkie Pie, first spoopy month. Yeah, I thought we could, remember this one?
Cannot hide from Pink Pony.
I do. Wow, that's an old one.
Yeah, they like. We're just gonna see if we can finish this. I think.
Okay.
Like, kind of, sort of. I don't know, cause like it's just they got Rainbow's bed. Michael.
Wait.
No, she's fine.
Wait. You can finish this, but instead of her hitting her with bed, let they toe fight.
No, because if it was a pillow, pillows have to deform.
Yeah.
I can't even.
I don't know how I feel about you squishing Rainbow Dash with the bed.
I don't even remember.
Like I should be avidly against this.
I don't remember why it was a bed.
It's Rainbow's bed.
From Pink Pony.
Oh, these aren't even the. Well, like.
So physical.
Oh, it's mead. You keep forgetting you have that.
How do you forget? I used up an entire room of the house for it. It's a tiny room, but
That's easier to get to now too.
it's good.
I was spent like 4 hours today cleaning that room, so it's a lot less dusty, and I'm starting to move stuff out of the other room.
Sound like you had a productive day.
Yeah, for the most part, I wish I would have got more done, but for how much time I actually put in, I'm surprised. So,
It's so cute how her hooves are.
well, this is the same lay down pose that I've been using since Twidash.
A good lay down pose.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
So, all right, if we make it a short, we definitely can.
Yes.
What?
No, it's just squishing Rainbow. Or Rainbow. I just feel bad. Rainbow. People will like it.
Hold on. How about if I do like this?
She's like,
Da, 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 da. She's fine though.
I feel like no.
Well, because like I could make this a short, just for fun, but if I did, it's too horizontal.
Matches the Wellerman song. I love that song. That Kieran sung it on one guy's what's his name? Did the Spitfire video. Captain Howers. I'm bad with get people's names.
I think this
I apologize for my drink if that's coming through the mic.
what? Oh, probably not. No. I did pick up some vanilla latte blonde ales.
I just picked up some raspberry sours and some of those left-hand peanut butter stouts.
Oh, the peanut butter, the thicker ones?
The company Left Hand.
Yeah, I think I had those ones before. I thought those were okay. They're the bottles?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty good.
But I just wanted to drink some of my mead.
Okay, let's do this one. So when she hits, it goes really slow. This needs to be like sped up a little.
Sunset, I found a good program for doing AI voices, but it's not really good for shit posts because it takes effort, time.
Yeah, we were talking about AI stuff, and because I liked when we could do like Twitch Directs ones where we could just throw out ideas and stuff.
15 hours great for.
Yeah, and it was great for being able to like prototype and move forward with ideas like that, which that kind of requires. You can I think we did at one point where like, okay, at this point they'll say this, whatever, but then I have to go back later, and I don't want to do that.
Like somebody made like a 32-minute long like episode with Heisei. It's pretty good, but the amount of effort they had to put.
Who's Heisei?
That's the other AI one on my computer.
Oh, but it requires more effort.
Well, you actually have to speak the line, and then you have to do it a few times till the AI program registers it properly. I actually spent part of my weekend taking the line from Portal 2, the lemon rant, and getting Trixie to say it.
Yeah, I heard you upstairs. Like I was outside your room, and I just hear you like yelling the whole quote. Why don't you just use the actual line?
I did. I did both. I went back and forth, and the original line actually did work better.
They're clean, which I think it needs.
Yeah,
but
it did leave Trixie sounding a little bit depressed more than angry, but it worked. I was just goofing with it. I like to. It's a fun program. It does take a little bit of like finagling, I guess is the word. But so did 15 AI. You didn't have to actually talk.
yeah, I guess.
I think 15 AI was probably still better with emoji.
Well, yeah, but it was also because it was just doing things randomly. So it had downsides for the way it did things, but those downsides could be upsides as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were both uppies and downies.
Drug. Guy drug. She looks so beef.
It's because she is.
Pie. She just looks so ripped.
She is beef. This horse, she eats all the cupcakes. That's why she's so beef.
Yes.
This is also an older model, but the lip syncing's done, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah. Looks fun. I don't know that Purple Smart can do AI voice. That answer your questions with that. I think that's mostly pictures. And I mess with that a little bit.
Yeah, because he mentioned that. I'm like, I thought that was just images.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just images. But there are AI programs out there that are pretty decent other than 15 AI. 15 AI definitely still apparently was years ahead of his time. And then it just disappeared, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. Unless you can like track down the guy and go, hey. Nice way.
Actually, you know what? We can do this whole thing in like a couple days. I can just send it to Jay for anthology.
You appreciate that.
It would just be really weird.
How's that?
I've only ever done two. The most I've ever done for a single anthology is 2 videos, and it's usually been one main, one like short. This would make it 3 if I finish the other one. Well, I have to kind of finish that one because I told him he's going to capstone the project with it, so I have to. The Trixie one.
The Trixie one?
Yeah, and he wants to see that one.
You need to give me the lines this weekend, and we're never going to get that done. In time. I mean, I'll do it whenever you give me the lines. It's just gonna take an evening.
Yeah, no, I've got to figure those out. Or you could just like randomly spout some shit.
Oh, I did. And I
No, that was different.
Was that different?
Because that was before and this is now.
Oh, okay. And the point of me sending that to you was to give you ideas.
Their milk stuff's amazing.
I can do more random bullshit.
Yeah, the left-hand ones are really good. It's always hit or miss on when it comes to that type of stuff.
I like peanut butter stouts. I like milk stouts. I want more oatmeal and coffee stouts. I love oatmeal and coffee stouts. I can never find them.
I want more nut beers, and it's like I found what I really like, and now I can never find them. The pistachio cream ale exists, but it's kind of not what I'm looking for.
An ale.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm fine with ales. I just like when that. I can guarantee you when those mixed nuts come in, I'm emptying that fridge. I don't care how much debt I'm gonna
throw it on the floor.
No, it's gonna be empty, and it is that, and you guys can't touch any of it because I'm gonna be drinking only that for like probably 2 weeks because that'll be it. But let me finish.
Can I have like one?
You can have a half.
I'm just gonna drink my mead.
Every can you open, I have to get half of it.
This is actually a good one. And I did add a teaspoon of vanilla. I know what you're gonna say. It's not real vanilla. It's beaver.
No, it's beaver butt. Yeah,
but it's still good.
You know, you still said butt.
Tastes the same, and it's like 500% cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper is fine, but it's also just not as good.
It is as good. No, the thing about the real beaver stuff, or not the real beaver, the real vanilla stuff.
You know how the real beaver flavor.
What if it was the other way around?
What is there an even cheaper one where it's artificial beaver?
Artificial beaver butt. You know that's. I'm imagining a universe, a better universe, mind you, where it's beaver butt flavor, and then artificial beaver butt flavor is vanilla. It's like this is extracted from that nasty freaking vanilla bean.
What am I looking at here? This is old. Like, when was this file originally created?
Maybe vanilla beans, the real imitator.
Oh, it's only 2020. This is not 2020. They modified. No, it still says created 2021, which is it is 100. I know for sure it's not. It must have been
created in 2021 and modified in 2020. It doesn't make sense.
I think that it had to have been copied or something.
Probably when you're removing stuff.
Yeah, because I made this. Oh, this is probably closer to like 2016, 2017. So it was definitely well before pandemic. But it was just a fun little thing because there's so much of that TF2 horse audio and all of it is gold. So I used to just have fun every now and then, just phone up something quick and easy and fun, just grab some audio from there. And that what this was. I don't know if this was meant to be an anthology short. I don't know what this was originally meant to be. I was going to make it an anthology short, and then it just fell to the wayside.
Perhaps you were just having fun.
Why did you ever bet? I actually can't even remember that. This is long enough ago. I know I wanted to have her, like what is she hiding from? So I'm like, okay, well I can put Rainbow Dash like hiding here. But even with that, I'm gonna
Pinky
probably
said,
adjust that.
Pinky told Rainbow she wants to go to her bedroom and smash, and Rainbow's scared.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
She was correct to be scared. Mage.
But do I keep the camera work?
Oh, it's fine.
You cannot.
What is that sound? Why is squeaky floor in here? Oh, it's squeaky floors being because I think it's a mattress, so it's got like springs. I don't know, because I'm like,
you need to ask your 2016 self.
You cannot hide from Pink. You cannot hide from Pink.
What are people doing today?
You cannot hide from Pink.
You're having wonderful. It's a Friday. That's pretty exciting. Oof.
Because I could have it where at this point,
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
like, it sits there for a sec, but then it just switches to like this, and then just
Rainbows. Okay. That's made clouds. Kind of lessens the impact.
yeah.
When your bed's made of clouds, it doesn't squish as good.
When you wanted to just be like like squeaky sounds.
I envy, well, Pegasus horses. They can just like collect water vapor and build houses out of it. It's gotta be cheap as heck.
What I'm really confused about is that Rainbow Dash is definitely supposed to be dead here.
Like, she's been squished by a cloud bed. How is she dead?
Cause I say so.
If anything, her head poking out the top makes sense.
No. We could have it where
Like big old poof cloud.
like, Piggy, you son of a bitch.
You messed with my bed.
I just got Tempur-Pedic. It was expensive. You know how expensive it was?
Rainbow Dash, you put out clouds. No.
Piggy, I need to pee. And Tempur-Pedic is very absorbent.
Oh, that's kind of cute. No.
And she's like,
I always wondered about like Cloudsdale plumbing. Did they just like release it on the towns below? They pass by.
oh, no, Michael, she says, there it is. And she's like, soon.
No, she's in the bed with bedroom eyes.
Why do you gotta make it weird? I gotta
She's
go. I
in
gotta
a bed.
undo it.
Is she not?
These are so old that all of my organizing scripts aren't applied. Like if I go to Pony, like all of her stuff is jammed under these two flexes, which is the old way of doing it. I haven't done that forever.
I remember how far back I started watching you do this back when you were doing Remembrance.
Yeah, BC. This?
I started watching you animate back during Remembrance, and I can't remember how far back that was.
Okay, where do I want to put them?
Well, you could put them in Rainbow's house. That'd make the most sense.
Yeah, but I think I originally looked around and I don't think that exists. I swear seeing somebody with a map of it, but I don't know if it's something that's publicly available.
I can look while you work on that. Think about phones.
Okay.
No, that's her bedroom. That's just straight up her bedroom.
So I'm just gonna download it again so then I can at least see what it says.
Rainbow Dash's bedroom guy.
But
He said
so they give all the models for it, but if this person really wanted, they could have created a DMX that was like a pre-made mix of everything.
yeah, but that would take more.
It's Happy Spoof Month. Spook month.
Today is a spook day. We get 2 spook days this year. In October.
Okay, so let me take a look at what they got here. They have the bed. I already have that. Nightstand.
kind of a holiday.
Column cream door floor lamp. There. Okay, so it's RD is the majority of it, but
You enjoying this Friday the 13th in October?
yeah, I was saying if we, with like leap years and whatever, I'm waiting. Hopefully someday, Halloween lands on Friday the 13th because that'd be pretty cool.
That's when like the ghouls will actually all come into existence and your source filmmaker crashes.
Oh, that actually makes sense. I had loaded the sound library.
The 13th. Ooh. We need more pony themed Halloween decorations. We only have 2. That's easy, not enough.
Yeah, one of them is you shoving legs on a pumpkin.
Yeah. But you got a witch hat.
What this is?
This is... I heard it after I said it.
I was like, wait, that's like in the future, but no, okay. It's actually the regular save is more ahead than the
No, Silver, don't fry the derp. Bad.
she pumpkin.
I don't even like pumpkin, even though I'm definitely gonna make a pumpkin pie this year for...
As long as there's whipped cream or Cool Whip with it or
I'm
something.
gonna make a pumpkin cream pie. That's different from a standard pumpkin pie.
But as long as there's still Cool Whip with it.
Sure.
Because as long I need more Cool Whip than
What if I do a meringue instead of Cool Whip?
pumpkin meringue?
Meringue on pumpkin pie can work. Not the common.
No, Cool Whip is the better.
Yeah, but only because it's sugar as opposed to egg.
What else is in?
What, meringue?
Yeah,
Nothing.
egg and
Nothing.
just egg.
It's just egg.
No, no, I don't want that. The whole point of
Have you
it is
ever had a meringue?
no. The whole idea of the Cool Whip is to put enough sugar in it that I just die out any other taste. This is gone, and that's already why I put tons of sugar on your food.
You know,
Oh, this is
I'll taste it. Fair. Okay, she's like, I don't know, not bad. It looks so
no. It's got no map or no level of the level of detail is enabled because it's getting blurry as I get further away.
I think
from
it's pretty. I don't know if it's narcissistic or awesome, where you can just get a custom-made blanket of your butt tattoo on your bed.
I mean, if I were to go into your room and you had a giant blanket that just had a picture of your naked butt on it.
Is that what that is?
I mean, in a way, it's snapshot of a portion of her butt.
It is.
Yeah.
Like how ponies, when they reach like 13, 12, 13, they just run around and like, look at my butt. Got a butt tattoo. Look at it. The weird horse universe is what. Discord had the best throw.
Oh, it's under RD room.
I'm actually
Where is it?
I'm actually going home this year for Thanksgiving. Didn't get to last year. Too expensive.
Oh, that's why I'm not seeing it. I think I downloaded the bed, but not the rest.
The only one with the bed.
I guess. This should say no complaints. I must have downloaded a pack at some point that had the bed separate, and then I was like, is this any different?
I think
No, it's the same thing.
No, the pillows are different, aren't they?
It's the same. It's the same bed, and I was checking if the level of detail was still
What are
broken.
with those pillows? They're like throw pillows for a couch, but they're on a bed.
No, they're boobies.
They are boobies. Those are booby pillows. Rainbow Dash.
That is definitely not something I would sleep on, because like you just fall in here and then she's gone forever.
What does Rainbow Dash have booby pillows?
She likes booby pillows.
Clearly, it was trying to tell us something about Rainbow Dash. She just places her head between them each night before she goes to sleep.
Okay. commode.
The hints were there all along, guys.
So yeah, there's everything to
Wait,
build
there's
the
a
room.
commode?
Yeah, there's everything to build the room. Mike, what I'm curious about
never seen
is
a pony
do I
commode.
have to physically build it? So, all right, let's say I have this is the floor. Then let's go and grab the wall. Hey, there's wall and then wall without wall what?
Wall without wall what?
Oh. Well, that's actually kind of nice.
Oh, it's the outer wall without the inner wall.
It's a wall without what do you call it?
The outside texture, so you can see through it.
Well, technically it is a double layer, which is kind of weird, but sure. But I can't remember the name of it. Not culling. It might be, well, it might be culling to a degree, but where the texture doesn't have the reverse side, which is in this case that's actually super useful. If you're basically saying if you're not going to be outside of the room, just do it because it allows you more flexibility for use with. See, this is the problem I knew it was going to be. It allows you more flexibility for camera use.
What does the ghost bee say? Voice impression. It says, "Gross, gross. You took my honey, so I'm gonna take your wife." Like, sorry, I'm in love with the ghost bee now. No, it's like, and that's the story of the ghost bee.
Okay, so she's supposed to have her bed up in like the water area or something. Okay, we'll do that. All right, there's got to be some extra floor bit. RD floor. No. Oh, there it is. Under bed thing.
Under bed thing.
That's what I would have called it. Oh, that's great.
It's the under. You mean a rug?
This is no like.
Oh, no,
it's
that's
like
stupid.
it's because
like it's a.
Because I would be too like.
There's
So what is this called? It's under bed thing.
It's the raised floor.
No, under bed thing.
Under bed thing.
I like under bed thing. That's pretty good.
People choose to give him money. They can stop at any time. They can't really sue him for it.
He should be friend of the lawsuit. He's been receiving Patreon funding to maintain 15. He has not been up for 2 years. Well, technically, any of the people giving him money could stop at any point. So they could have easily made the choice themselves to stop. Him receiving the money constantly, maybe they're being provided information that's not public. I don't know.
They're not.
I was gonna say probably not, but it is up to the creator or up to the people giving that money to decide if they shouldn't get it. There's no lawsuit because people are 100% able to back out. And Patreon, if that were to a lawsuit that went through and succeeded, that means that there's definitely creators out there that maybe didn't make anything for 2 months and were receiving money, and they could say like, well, they said to do this and they didn't, and then now there's like an existing lawsuit. I don't see it happening. Also, any cost of lawsuit would probably be nowhere or be so much beyond what people are putting in that people would lose out. Anyway,
and
so.
if he had any intention of ever actually releasing it, and knowing what I've seen from the guy, he'd probably just burn it all down.
Probably.
So
I'm gonna think that Pinky's gonna stretch weird. Yeah. Oh, Rainbow too.
I'm at this point. There was a time where he was like, "I'm gonna release it this week. Gonna release it this week."
Yeah, he
like,
just kind of stopped.
and then he did nothing. And part of me is kind of convinced he did that just to piss people off.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he legitimately was trying to get it done, but things kept escalating, like within the whole AI everything. And so he was trying to fight towards that. He could have ran into a much larger bug, but then you would think he would have been transparent about that. But I think is probably the bigger one. When he kept making those updates, people probably left comments being like, "Releasing you, dumbass," and like stuff. And he just, knowing how their personality is, might have just said, "No, I'm done. I'm not going to deal with that," and then just let it sit. But the people that were probably being the most angry were probably not the people giving money. So those are the people now suffering on it. I don't know.
Oh, this just says boob pillows.
Oh, look at Michael. Wiggly boob.
They do wiggle.
Wait, we can make the boobs touch.
No, I'm not supposed to do that.
Look, Michael. They're booping.
Definitely boob pillows.
They're booping.
There's no way those are not boob.
They're gonna make boob babies.
No. Oh, you get more. Let me see if that's actually
you get what?
pillows are. I don't even remember what I was saying.
That's how you get more
distracted
pillows.
by the boob pillows. Oh wow! I typed in Rainbow Dash bed, and they just sell her bedspread.
Exact, like,
Yeah,
it's just a picture of.
just like
Oh,
Rainbow
it's
Dash.
just yeah. Well, I'm not. Why does that surprise you?
And purchased.
Wow, who would buy this? Says I.
What is this? This bedspread.
That is a template where that converts an image into fitting into the shape of something.
It's amazing. Well, no, she totally does just have boob pillows.
Where's this cabinet? Oh. Is this one? Or did I do this wrong? Probably not. Wait, if I do that, but then just do this.
I had some favorite hot dip. My stomach is enjoying it.
Its placement implies the bed goes. You know what? Actually, it would make sense that it goes further over here. I think that the way this is set up is like this, kind of, sorta. Because if you think about where this is positioned right now, it's clipping a little bit, but it's about where it is in that picture. No, it is a little bit further over. Okay, so maybe it's not that. I thought maybe like it was pre-set up in the position it was supposed to be.
I do like that glass.
I'm using it too.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the reason I wanted it. Yeah, it says a cute horse on it. That's a bonus, but it is just a good glass.
Yeah. So it's not quite. Actually, it might be my placement that's wrong, but.
What I'm waiting for in
Oh, yeah.
5.
If it's locked to floor, then I bet you that positioning is correct. And I just matched up the floor and the walls incorrectly. It doesn't matter. Close enough.
I'm waiting for the Pegasi in G5 to realize they can manipulate the weather. They haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, I gotta be careful. She's like super close. If she tries to open up that drawer, it's gonna hit her in the butt.
I'm gonna try to hide in the drawer. Why does Rainbow look so much smaller than Pinky? Like rolled up. Very
Okay,
cute.
I gotta get the commode.
Commode? That is not a commode.
That's what it's called. It is a commode. Come out, people now.
I thought you actually had like somebody modeled a horse commode toilet.
No, this is a commode.
A commode. A commode is
Oh,
a
look,
toilet.
they even put like they have the better reflection on the glass too. It's a commode because you know how I know it's a commode?
You just poop in it?
No, because the model says commode.
I'm afraid to open up those drawers.
Well, is there any other weird names?
Rainbow Dash, where's your bathroom at? Over here. She just slides open a drawer. Just like, oh no.
Well, look how cool she is. That's like super cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's super cool. What is that? She wearing a rainbow tie too?
Yeah.
She's got a secret rainbow dash.
She's got
secret agent.
Got her favorite turtle in there.
Well, there's this purple thing too.
The sad thing is that turtle might outlive Rainbow Dash. Turtle's a lifetime pet. Like parrots.
Okay, I actually have to lock it to the floor. So I feel like it's...
I think it'd be cool if dogs and cats had lived like 50 years.
If I lock the underbed thing to the floor... That's where it's supposed to be. So let's... If I do that, then I can it'd make this a lot easier. So we're going to go to the wall...
What's an SFM? Nice.
Dude, like, I gotta be a little careful because, like, there's a gap here.
No, I like my bed.
Barely.
I paid $1,000 for it like 10 years ago. And I'm probably gonna sleep on that bed till I die. Because that's the kind of person I am.
Oh, I need this one.
I mean, my bed before this one was one that belonged to my mother when she was a kid. So it's a real upgrade.
There's one over there.
Wait, you guys really want me to search that? Fine. Okay.
Search what?
My Little Pony toddler bed frame. They're very adamant that I search this.
Okay. So now, if what I think is true about this, I just load in literally everything. I can just do that. So ceiling.
I mean, there's a lot of results that come up.
Cream? Why does she have cream?
Here you go. This is what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
No.
But you want it.
No.
I can sense it.
It's just all Rainbow Dash.
Yeah. Is that a problem?
Too much Rainbow Dash.
Wow. Rude. Hey, Kelchan, welcome.
Hello, Kelchan. How's it going? Hope your health has been better.
You get some eggs and some bacon. That's good morning breakfast and some toast. Or, like crumpets, like English muffins. What's your favorite, like, breakfast bread?
The what?
What's your favorite breakfast bread? There's a lot of them. You got, like, bagels. You got crumpets. English muffins. You got just toast. You got, like, pancakes.
What's my favorite breakfast?
Waffles. No, breakfast bread. It has to be, like, a bread thing.
So, like, anything that would fit under, like, the pyramid. Food pyramid is bread.
Yeah. I feel like I know there's one that I would say that's cake.
Nope. Cake is bread.
Cake. Only if you're at a Subway.
Technically, yes. No, you said anything.
I said any bread.
Well, okay.
You said
Well,
cake.
if I said pancake,
That's bread.
but it has cake in it.
No, in the name.
Yes, it's a pancake. See, Michael's He says for bread, I say cake, and he says no. You got a big bread, so I said how about cake, and he says no. I said make up your mind.
We all know where the line's at. Everyone knows. English muffin with butter. Okay, good.
That's good.
My breakfast almost every morning, especially during the weekdays, but sometimes even on the weekends, it's just a bagel with cream cheese. Not the healthiest breakfast, but
Well, my normal breakfast is a cup of coffee.
yes.
My meals today was I woke up, I had a cup of coffee, I had like an energy drink midday, and then I ate dinner.
You're just a millennial.
I had 2 liquids, and then I ate dinner. That was my whole everything today for meals.
Cake is bread. Cake is not bread. I'm not gonna like take a sheet cake and then make a sandwich out of it.
Cookies are bread.
No, see, the line has been crossed.
Nope. Because technically, if cake is bread, cookies are bread too.
Cake is not bread. Cookies are not bread.
Which means if you take 2 cookies
Yeah.
and then you eat them, you got your bread for the day. Right. Starburst is fruit.
I was just getting ready for you to like take 2 cookies and like put ham and cheese in there.
No.
A sandwich.
No. If you like did that, then breaded it, deep fried it. It's extra
Then
bread.
you're at a carnival in Kentucky. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, bam. Everything's set up.
I've been to one of the restaurants where they use the donuts as buns for hamburgers. We went to one in Texas one time. It was gone when we went back, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. Eating that donut burger did like, I felt a piece of my soul just say,
Oh,
F it and
the
float
place in
away.
Texas. Yeah.
yeah.
There is a place, it's not in Minnesota, but it's a place that you can go to where apparently I'm too high too. And they will deep fry anything you give them.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, I see
basically
that.
say like if you bring a sandwich from Burger King, they'll bread it and deep fry it.
I feel like there has to be a line.
No.
Like if you bring a dead rat, they're not going to put that in their deep
Well,
fryer.
there's still certain food things that like they can't violate health code
Well, yeah, but why does the dead rat violate health code, but not the dead chicken?
because they can't verify where that came from.
Can't verify where the chicken came from.
Also-
or anything people are bringing in off the street.
I'm pretty sure they're going to say no because they have other customers in that store.
Yeah, they should say no. You fry a pony, no.
A pony plushie.
No.
Wait. Why is the pony plushie anger you more?
They both make me sad. Deep fried watermelon. I think I've seen watermelon. Yes, thank you, Silver. That is now burned into my brain.
What?
Watermelon. They introduced me to a very old meme recently. It's not says it. Yes. They got their Pantene, but I got my watermelon. My stomach's finally starting to calm down. I'm very angry. Like I just crammed a crap ton of carbs and then ran downstairs or something.
It was delicious.
Was.
You speak as if that's a lie.
No, it was good. I like the hot dish. Mama just wants to throw a fit about it. So. Remy Dash is cute like that for some reason. No, she's very cute. Her hooves are like, oh,
Yeah, she's also super cool. Look at that.
that's good Remy Dash.
Super cool. She also got
She's got some stubble.
she got little she got her own beard. So was he.
Yeah. Turtle stubble.
But also like the sky. Guy's got some stubble.
Yeah.
And her chest and the water. And Pinky.
And she's pretty cute too. She's like,
She got stubble. Look at all that stubble.
Zoom in on the stubble.
Extra stubble. Look at the stubble.
But stubble.
Butt stubble. No. This is a butt stubble free zone.
No. Well, Rainbow Dash is pretty cute like that, but she's kind of already always cute. So. Ponies doing anything just increases their cuteness. That's a fact.
Why is it that this model has ambient occlusion turned off, but all the other ones have it on? Like this one, it's on. This one, it's on. This one, it's off.
It looks fine. Maybe it's to make it shinier.
No, it's just the dark shadows on the edges, like here. When ambient occlusion is meant to try to simulate things getting closer together by being darker, less light getting in there, and so that's what it's trying to do. But there's none of that here. Normally, this should be all dark in here.
Hey, Phil Kelchan. It's
Probably because it's trying to be shiny. Yeah.
It's been raining here all day. Wonderful quote, Sir Edward. Good job. It was good times.
Is quote pop broken again? Maybe. Hold on. You can look at Michael for a sec.
Yay! Oh no, now I have to look at myself too. I have to be regal. Thinking deep thoughts, deep thoughts. Don't think about Gundam style. Gundam style? Remember that?
Okay. It should be on again.
I don't have to look at myself anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like every couple months it just decides, I want to shut off.
You have to add that quote again. It's very important.
Okay, so I think this room is basically done. Oh, that was what I was gonna do. So the camera I forgot to move with everything, so it's now like not correct. I have to be kind of careful if I want to keep it going.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
Pretty close. It's like here when she puts her head down, I think it needs to be a little lower. Like that. I think that might be, or you know what, maybe a little further back too.
I had to look up if anybody else noticed that Rainbow Dash has boob pillows in her bed, and that was a mistake.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
What happens if I search rainbow movies?
Rainbow Dash boob pillows. Oh.
Yeah, see, yeah, Kelchan, you remember it. Yeah, well, I wanted something I want to start focusing on like stuff we can do much quicker. And I forgot that this was one that was kind of started, so.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash is super cute in it, so it's great.
Look at Pinky, like it definitely.
So
No, she's just deformed a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That arm is like.
It's like caving in a little bit. Yes.
I kind of just didn't care.
Pony.
I don't even know if she's yeah, she does stand, but like it just doesn't matter. It's
Looks
not
good there. It's just
You cannot
that
hide
right
from
there is a
Pink
little.
Pony.
standing ponies don't work well because you're bending the whole neck 90 degrees, and usually anything past like 45 to 60 degrees starts breaking models on any flex, because if you keep rotating something past 90 is when it starts usually doing the cave in on itself, to where 180 is just an inverse, and it just is not built to do that. Anything that's meant to bend that far usually requires multiple bones.
You want the other half of that model?
I do not want models.
You don't?
No, I can take some. Yeah, I'm good right now.
Who doesn't want models?
Models, not models of mead. How are you gonna know which one's which? Oh, yours is a sticker on the bottom. So, doesn't that make them bipedal? Yeah, but it's just to get them to stand correctly, especially with the old models. You had to. Well, actually, the old models. Oh, these are VN. This probably doesn't have it then. Yeah. I believe the enhanced models might have some features that help with that. Let me double check that this is in fact VN. Yeah, it's VN. Let's do the group. This is going to be Rainbow's Room. Okay, we're going to load up an enhanced one. I can't load up a revamped because they are not compatible for lip syncing. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Enhanced ponies. I love how like VN stuck around for so long. The whole VN just stands for version Naka. It was Naka's version after the original group, but then people just kept using it. Like that's just the way that they were named. But technically, no, they're named that way because it's version Naka. So just drop it and you could put VE Rainbow Dash for version enhanced. Like some people, and I used to do it too. I used to put SFM at the end of my videos, the video titles. Why? Because that's what people did. I don't know. You didn't need to. There's no obligation to. And I actually defended it for a while. And then I'm like, wait, why am I doing this? It did try to alleviate the questions of like, hey, what software did you make? But just put in the description. If people don't want to read a description, that's not my fault. We'll see if this is compatible though. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, actually, why did I load Rainbow Dash?
Raspberry sour.
Oh, so you're saying you're gonna give me the rest of the mead?
Yeah. There's actually a whole another bottle up there. I could pour that too. Anything?
It's good.
You
Good.
cannot hide from Pink Pony.
No, this is really weird when you got both models
You
there.
cannot hide from Pink Pony.
So they're not compatible.
Are they not?
I went to try to load in the enhanced. They're not. It's jaw underscore open to. Okay, so this one is the same, but actually, yeah, like grin compared to mouth grin. They're not compatible. And there was a point, like when you go to load a model, it comes up with a thing like a message about comparing. I don't know, well, I think it's for importing stuff where it lets you compare the bones. And I originally for instance, if I go and say import animation, just click like this. There's this where it says source and destination, and it says import the following channels, but you can actually go in here and like write things. And so I'm like, oh, wait a second, can I like redirect bones? Because that'd be great. Like, could I write them in? See, this is showing that this one is going to this one. As far as I can tell, no. But this is flex weight. I don't know if I ever tried that.
I don't know what that is. But you know what? That's one tall boy. This cup. That's perfect.
Yeah, because it's a half liter. They're probably standard. There's a line on here that says how tall, where 1.5 liter is.
I love cups from Germany. Germany's got the best cups. That's what I noticed at the one beer garden we went to, is they had a line to show where to fill it to, as opposed to them just kind of eyeballing it. And it kind of was reassuring to the customer too, that they knew that they were getting the proper amount.
I'm wondering if because I think before I was just typing out not or without flex weight. I'm wondering, I kind of want to do a test on this quick.
It's a fact. Rainbow Dash is awful cute in that scout outfit.
So what's one bone that doesn't match between the two? Let's say mouth frown. Yeah. Oh no, that can't do that. Grin. We can do grin. Okay.
This raspberry sour is okay.
So I'm gonna have Rainbow Dash. Where is she? There she is.
I prefer my mead. And that makes me happy.
We just have her.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
Okay, so just some random motion. We're going to export animation. Transfer. Okay. And then we're going to import. So just to make sure I know, the name of it is just Grin. That is it. So we're now going to say import animation.
Hello, Mon Creep. Welcome to the stream.
I haven't seen you in a while, not that I can think of.
You like horses? Because he's playing with horses.
Actually, I'm doing a test right now, like to see if this import thing works here. I don't think so, but we're gonna give it a shot. So yeah, see, it still says like there's no match. Maybe there's some, like, the way that certain text is done here is different than what I'm seeing. Sometimes, like, what I think is a quote might not actually be a quote. Oh, still, yeah, it still says no.
Does the name need to be exactly the same?
On that other model. Well, let's just try importing it. Did it bring it in? Nope. Nope. If it does, it is Grin. That is just what it's called.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is there like a well, maybe bones work for it. Maybe like flexes are a more unique case. No, flexes I think were the easiest thing, because all flexes are is technically a value between 0 and 1. That is it. Like, it's the most simple thing possible. Global flex controller. Should we go Grin? Just name Grin.
Makes sense.
Well, I was hoping that there was like an ID number or something. I don't know.
You want to hear a story about something incredibly painful I did a couple days ago?
You look in a mirror?
Yes, and that did hurt. This actually physically was painful, and I had to like douse it in alcohol to clean it and stuff. And I had it wrapped for the better part of a day. I think during the last stream, yeah, it was Tuesday. I actually was still wearing it, but nobody noticed it. I was trying to pry something that a customer of ours glued that shouldn't have been glued, and the flathead screwdriver I was holding slipped, and it stabbed right underneath my fingernail. Like, it slipped under my fingernail and jabbed in, and there's so much blood, and it hurts so bad. Cool. I'm thinking about that now because it still kind of hurts. But that's my pain story for the week. Tune in next week. The next time I injure myself.
Okay, if you're like, what is the purpose of this screen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Of if this screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, so I'm seeing.
You only now learned about the Demon Core, Kelchan? That's actually kind of crazy to me. I've known about that for like, it's like an old meme.
It's become an anime meme of like anime girls doing with the.
Well, there was like pictures of Trixie doing it. I remember.
No, so there is every flex on both sides. but is there a way to like
I'll send you a picture, Kelchan.
merge the two? This is something that I've always wanted to try to figure out, but never did, because I can see it right here. It is right here, like no, not because if you can figure this out, like it actually is game breaking to have a way to do that, because you could have it would allow you to import any model's animation to any other model as long as there's an equivalent bone somewhere without having to do some other finagling. But I can't see any reason this screen exists other than to allow you to redirect. What is these two? Local factor. Oh, well, that's
There, Kelchan. I sent you a fun picture.
Okay, so it's like position orientation. Yes, those are two different ones. Flex weight is the only option for this, but what if I just go the other direction with it? Maybe it just doesn't do, like I have to go and fill in the right one first.
You're always fun because I feel like you're asking me and you know I'm clueless.
For what?
Just like you're just
any of the questions
I
and
feel
stuff?
like I should answer, but I'm just like,
What is it thinking? It didn't do anything.
in here I thought I was getting randomly DM'd by a creep. You were, Kelchan, and the creep was me.
I really want to figure that out.
I think that's the first time I've ever direct sent you a message. That kind of makes me sad. We should talk more. Yeah, you want to see something creepy here? I'll send you this one. See, that one's creepy.
Try something here. This is a cheat way around, but oh my god, that actually works.
You did it?
Not through here. If you just go into the base model and rename it manually within the Flex controller to the other one's name, it doesn't actually show here. It still says Grin, but in the base files, it's called Mouth Grin now. And when you export it, it uses that name. And when you import it to the new model, it has the new name.
It seems like you just learned a new thing.
That is actually, well, I mean, there's also the option of you can go into...
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep sending you sexy images, Kelchan.
If you go in the actual DMX file, where's my transfer folder? It should just be a normal text file.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's a compressed file. I thought it was a text file.
Compressed.
It was a text file. You could have just modified it, but that means like you wouldn't be able to grab somebody else's file. But if you need to move animation from an older version model to a newer version, it would take a little while to manually go and rename all the everything here. But if you did, it would actually work. I learned something very new. I really wish I could just do it in that override screen, because that kind of makes it easier, because it shows you where your gaps are. This is an option.
Okay, I'm done, Kelchan. That's the last one. Oh, the demon core things.
Anyway, I'm gonna delete those. That's trying to figure out how to distribute that information. That's pretty useful.
It does seem useful. It seems like something you've struggled with for a while now.
What did I just do?
You just made it so that older you could use the animations from older models on newer models by matching up the flexes.
No, that's a very unique situation.
Yeah.
It allows you to take any DMX and apply to any other DMX as long as you have access to both models, or as long as you're the one exporting it.
Yeah.
I could take any bone, name it to anything, and it will export to that bone name. And then when I import it, it will just apply whatever those values are to that new one.
It's cool.
Yeah. It means, like, say that when I do those weird things of trying to merge horses together, I could go into the base model of the one I'm taking it from, rename everything, then export it, and then import it, and then it would be legitimately all the actual things imported without, like, the weird locking thing I do.
Yeah, it's useful.
That's super useful. You're just nodding your head like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
I know, I'm listening, and I understand at least 35% of it.
But what it means is, if I wanted to, it would take a little bit, but I could swap out this pinky with the, not just the pinky enhanced, but the revamped. No, technically not. The revamped have very different flexes. I think the enhanced they're the exact same flexes. They're just named different. But I could do that technically, because I think this pinky, does this have the T-pose correction? Yeah, it has the T-pose smoother. So like this is her. I could the T-pose smoother. It's minor, but it adjusts her bones and stuff so that instead of having this like weird bulge here, it smooths that out more. It smooths out the legs and stuff. I still have her in a pretty weird position, but it just makes it so everything's in a better spot.
Just kind of look like her hips are slipping out of her.
There's also one for laying down. It's a smoother. It looks really goofy, but for horses that are laying down in that position, it helps move everything to better fit, which is actually pretty damn useful. Oh, yeah, and that too. If they're standing,
Yeah.
you can smooth out that little break. Oh, you can even make her old.
What? No. Oh no, just made her thin. Oh, I don't know, that actually did make her kind of old.
Yeah, it's one of the few ones that I could see use in, but no, Pinky definitely has been eating cupcakes. You can do maximum strength too.
No, she's Hulk. Frankie smash.
No, she's.
This is why Rainbow's scared. She saw Pinky today and she's just immediately
You
ran inside her
cannot hide
house.
from Pink Pony.
I love her butt. Still wobbles.
Wibbly butt. I miss the old models for that. They had very wibbly butts.
So I might try to do that, but it'll take me a little bit. But I don't want to do it on here.
Song a Civic Doodle from Jackbox Party Pack 4.
He's not gonna. He never played.
What
Civic
even
Doodle
is
much.
that? Hold on.
Michael, did you see that? This comes out in 6 days.
I want to be excited, but there's so many games
Yeah,
that have been coming out. I still like Armored Core.
but no,
I
it's
wanna play it.
Jackbox.
I know it's Jackbox.
I know it's not
will
like we
play
go
it.
and play Jackbox all the time. It's a situational thing, but we definitely have to play it around with it to see what ones work for stream or not.
Here
No,
we go.
there's like my wish list on Steam has been. I originally thought it was getting it down, and now it's just there's so many cool
Armored
games.
Core
That
is
come
not
out.
getting cheaper.
No, but kind of. If I get it through Green Man, it's still like 16% off everything.
Yeah.
But like Deep Rock Survivors is coming out soon. Rogue Trader looks really good. That comes out later this year. Endless Dungeon I've been waiting it for I think like 3 years, and that comes out in 6 days as well.
I did find it funny.
This is a game I'm looking for at some point. Forge the Phase, another RPG, old style RPG that I'm going to play. Forever Skies early access. I'm trying to stay away from early access games, but I want to keep track of it. To the Core looked fun. Potion Craft looked fun. Bolt Gun fun. Starfield is kind of low on the list because Starfield. Oh, freaking Hex Archie comes out soon too. I think you would enjoy this. It's Civ in 30 minutes.
It does sound fun.
It's exactly the same thing. Much smaller area. You have a nation. It's a hex grid. You go and do your little civ, walk around, but it gets very aggressive very fast. And yeah, and domination is an important thing in there.
And then the funny thing about
so many games
the
on
new
here.
Deep Rock game, the DRG modding Discord server actually has the game developers in the server, and they're willing to answer questions if people ask them and like help out. And but they recently put a post on there that said, "Hey, we're working on the new DRG game right now, so we're not going to be able to help out with anything."
The Rogue
good
Core?
luck. Yeah.
So there's so little information on Rogue Core, but it looks like a game I would very much enjoy. It's taking Deep Rock, adding in, I think this trailer doesn't say anything, but adds in roguelite elements and is like instance-based exploration. It actually looks pretty neat.
I wonder if you're gonna have the same guy like talking to you.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
He's the one that
control.
talks to you at the beginning. Or
Okay.
anything, I believe. Yeah, right.
But no, I gotta do this voice impression.
Oh no, it's just text. I thought it was, but no, it's gonna have it because the guy that does the voice of Mission Control is just one of the guys that works there. That's kind of like Borderlands had with Claptrap, but I'm pretty sure they treat him better. It just looks really neat, but again, it's to be announced, so who knows? That's a developer that I will trust with content.
Yeah, they just straight up said on the DRG server, like, yeah, we're gonna be super busy. We will not have time to answer your questions for a while.
Well, that's what
Good luck.
on my profile. They have Survivor coming out soon, but they're not developing Survivor. It's actually made by Fun Day Games. They're just publishing. So it's like they're sharing their IP.
Well, look at that. They're their own publisher now.
Oh yeah, they've been doing it for a while. If you actually look at the games,
Coffee Stain was the original publisher.
yeah, originally, and I think they still are kind of. I thought they had other games. Yeah, because Coffee Stain Publishing. Wait, they must have changed it because Deep Rock Galactic used to show Coffee Stain too. It still says Coffee Stain. That must be a dual thing. No, like Coffee Stain is a publisher for some amazing games too. Valheim's Satisfactory.
Yeah,
Midnight Ghost Hunt, that's been very well received. Goat Simulator. I can't believe they actually were like in Sanctum games. Yeah,
I liked Sanctum.
I know Songs of Conquest is very well. But
So here we go. I've never heard the song, so I'm gonna do my best.
Cheers, Coach.
Oh, Civic Doodle, just find a blank wall, cause you're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game. Civic Doodle, 3-piece strudel. Oh, well,
What?
3-piece strudel. Well, I'm trying a vest, cause you gotta look your best. You're gonna doodle with me. Oh, come to Doodle Valley. It's a place that you'll love. Help me doodle all the town that I am the mayor of. But grab your paint, show no restraint, and try to draw a better thing than the other person who's doodling right next to you. And then it keeps going. Oh, okay, here we are, part 2. Hey, paint your noodle or fancy poodle.
No, don't.
Don't paint your noodle.
No, bad.
Don't paint your noodle. This is paint your noodle or a fancy poodle. Got a doodle on your phone. I got a kidney stone, and sometimes it hurts when I piddle. What is this song?
Michael.
Civic Doodle, knit a capoodle. Well, we're never gonna stop. Grab a brush or a mop so you can doodle all the day. Hey, that is it. The thing about the kidney
Are
stone.
you gonna diddle piddle?
Wait, I gotta get that kidney stone out. Apparently, is the link to the lyrics for the song? Yeah, no, I just read the lyrics.
Right. Is there a link?
Oh, probably. I'm not in chat. I can only talk to you. Do you want me to spell it out? I'm not.
All right, it is HTTP
www.
and then you're going down like the security key, like H capital L C. 20 minutes later, and somebody goes, "I'm in."
Bad. And somebody actually gets it. Oh my goodness. I think I had a pretty good week this week. Got a lot done at work.
Neat.
Hey man, feels good to get stuff done.
I had to do I have a system that there's going through a corrective action and they've been delaying for like 2 years, and I had to escalate to that person's boss's boss.
Ooh.
And
you guys got a lot of hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got a crazy hierarchy over
my
there.
last company, I was like 3 levels from the CEO of the company. At this one, I think, well, I did it in my head before. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm 8.
So you're nothing.
Yeah, I'm 8 levels down. Before I was 3. For a while, because of my boss left without saying anything, I was reporting directly to a vice president, which I was 2. But then I quit. So I had to escalate to that person, and I did it a while back, but then they asked me like, hey, my boss, that person was like, need something done, can you do this? And so I emailed him like, sure, here's some questions. 3 weeks went by, and emailed again like, hey, you need this done. Nothing. Emailed again, hey, still nothing. So then I emailed him, his boss, and his boss's boss, and my boss, and said, hey, he responded in about 30 seconds saying, yep, gonna do it. 2.5 months of no response, got a response in 30 seconds.
Yeah, when you basically told his mom. Well,
and I told my boss, who then went to his boss's boss, and said, hey, this needs to get done. Like physically walked into his room and said it. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, that was real quick then. I hated to do that, but I'm like, dude.
I hate to do that kind of thing too, but sometimes you have to, because some people are just going to drag their feet until their boss finds out.
Well, because it's a corrective action in the system, but and it's like corrective action, whatever. Those are auditable things, and so if an auditor pops up and they pull that corrective action to look at, they're going to look at all of it and they're going to be like, why isn't anything done? And then they're going to pull those people into the office and be like, why haven't you done anything? And it's going to be a shit show that's going to cause big problems, and then you're going to have regulators watching them to do it, and you don't want people doing that. It's like we used to have people during an audit that would say like, yeah, we know that's a problem, so if they have a finding for it, it's fine, because then we'll fix it. Like, no, us knowing there's a problem and fixing it ourselves is different than regulators finding a problem and then telling us to fix it. It is not the same thing. One of them, you are watched like a hawk to do everything timely and within very narrow margins of error. If you fix it yourself, you can fix it and it can be better, and you can do it at a much more leisure pace with a lot less cost. People are stupid. Quality is an interesting beast.
I don't know. It depends. I have mixed feelings about quality, because quality means a lot of different things to a lot of different companies.
Well, there's quality and quality assurance.
Yes.
You're probably saying quality assurance means a lot of different things to different people. I work in quality, which semantics maybe. But a quality assurance is the one there's a product that's made and we need to make sure that it follows certain regulations and certain requirements. I work in quality, which is more from the system side of the thing. So we're just making sure the company as a whole is following regulations, not individual parts, but to make sure like are the workspaces doing things correctly, and are Are all the procedures within certain areas followed and trained to and stuff? So we're the level above that.
I think it's interesting because I used to work for a company that followed like ISO regulations, and now I work with one that doesn't. And the difference is quality control.
Yeah. Anything ISO is gonna. It's the whole purpose of following an ISO like 9001.
Yeah.
Is quality.
Mm-hmm.
It's to ensure that everything you're doing is consistent and follows a process.
Like in my previous job, there was somebody quality control to look at my work before I went out the door. Now I'm my own quality control, and I like it more.
No, the thing is if there's one thing in quality you're not supposed to do is check your own work.
I package
because it's like, is that right? Sure, and then you're like, walk over to the other side of the table. Yep, definitely looks right.
Great. No, like I have work come through the door that nobody else sees it or touches it except me. Like I'm the guy who receives it. I'm the guy who looks at it. I'm the guy who fixes it. I'm the guy who tests it, and then I'm the guy who packs it back up. Sends it out.
And it's not a problem as long as you are not stating that you are certified.
No, we're not.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter because then if you're saying you're certified, then it's saying you have to follow these because somebody is watching you to make sure you do. If you're not, then that's just telling people that you aren't doing that. You could still be doing it. Some places they're not ISO certified, they're ISO compliant.
Yeah.
So nobody's went there to verify, but they're following all the same rules. Much cheaper.
Yeah.
But there's no way to guarantee it.
I asked my boss, I'm like, hey, you think I do good work? And he's like, oh, nobody calls to complain. It's just like, yay.
Yeah. And it's fine. The only reason you should be is like a compliance requirement like that is needed is, let's say, like we get a contract from somebody that says, okay, we'll contract you to do this work, but our requirement is you can only work with people that have this certification because they want to ensure a certain level of something, and that is a way to guarantee a certain level.
Yeah,
well, then that means that we have to have that certification, and everybody we're working with has to also be verified to have it too. So, but then you can make assumptions about people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, if I send them a corrective action, they know what that means and stuff like that. But, yes, Jelly, we came into, that's my job. My day job is quality. So it's like, I deal with a lot, and I deal a lot with auditing.
Hello, Duchess.
Hello, Duchess. Hello. What silly and crazy stuff do we have this time? Oh, we're working on, and this is old. This is probably like 7 years old, 8 years old. And I'm just, here, let me turn the audio on. It's just stupid.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
It's just a really old thing. We're just kind of cleaning it up, just having some fun with it. Did you hear about the massive 23andMe hack? I heard it on the WAN show. But I was kind of like half listening at the time.
23andMe, why does that sound familiar? What is that?
They're a genetics thing.
Oh.
So it's basically that 23andMe would hold on your genetic information about anything, but because it was hacked, now people have all of your genetic information and can extrapolate or figure out and connect it to everybody you know. Therefore, if say insurance company wanted to buy up this information or just to have that information about your genetics, they could start saying, well, we knew that you were already predispositioned for this based on genetic information that we acquired, so now we don't have to cover it because we knew about it prior.
Yeah, I could see that being a problem.
Yeah, and so it's the idea of if you request a 23andMe or anything like that, you are not just putting yourself in a position like that. You're putting everybody you know or genetically are connected or your family at also risk, because now they can say, well, hey, you have this gene. More than likely your kid will too.
Yeah, and that's how hereditary conditions.
Yeah, and so that was the big thing with that. I have
a fair number of those. Great.
And a lot of these companies are like, well, don't worry about it. We have the data secure.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as secure data. The only type of secure data is if something were put on a hard drive and then locked somewhere, or like in a vault, you could say kind of somebody could break into it, but anything connected to any computer will eventually have it be accessible. So it's everybody that says like our security has full proof. No, it's not. The quantum computers already showing like using certain algorithms because of how quantum computers think very differently.
I'm just imagining somebody building the very first quantum computer.
Well, no, they've been existing forever.
Yeah, and then but right after they build it, an ad pops up for like Viagra pills or something.
And they clicked it.
Yes.
They quantum computers, because they think differently. The way that those algorithms work, like brute forcing, you can use algorithms to cheat around it. And so it'll normally be like, oh, well, a password of this length, or not a password, a hash or hash from a password, which is let's create it from a password. It would take like 1,000 years to derive it. Or using this algorithm with enough, a big enough quantum computer, you can do it in like 5 seconds.
No.
Any hash, meaning any password that's existed before a certain point. Or I think, because there's people out there on the web that will grab a copy of a server, all the hashes, and people are like, well, whatever, the hashes, you're never going to get anything from it. They don't care. They're going to hold on to it, and they're going to wait. And then when the software exists, boom, full access to everything. So it's going to be crazy in the next like 10 years as like quantum computing gets to the point of actually kind of dangerous. Makes Newgrounds
load faster.
She could put the sofa down.
Squish. Rainbow Pony. Why did you choose to squish Rainbow Dash? That's what I want to know.
You're asking me questions from like 8 years ago. I don't remember.
Like, she's just like, no.
Hello, Michael. How's it going? I see Pinky and Rainbow Dash are up to something. Yes.
In the bedroom.
Yeah, in the bedroom. Pinky's just not realizing that Rainbow should be on the bed.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, I still have stupid face. How dare I not remember? Do you know how many like?
I remember everything.
Like, I have so many things in these, like test. I have no idea what test is. Apparently, I made it before Remembrance was released.
Man, you heard I was going through stuff from a project I was kind of working on, and you know how I label stuff.
What is what I do? Oh, that's that's got to be the firework one.
The firework one?
Yeah, the firework. I ended up calling it fireworks later.
The Tempest.
Yeah, Tempest one.
Yeah, okay.
The Who I Am one was a bit using audio from the Hitchhiker's movie. Never did anything with that. Laser Chase was going to be a thing. I never did. Oranges we did. And there's the picture. So that one is like so stupid.
Hey Say's kind of the go-to for pony voices right now.
I posted this one since Smart in the stream chat. Hey Say looks to be the best for prototyping content. Prototyping, yes, but it's more of having something that we can just throw in right away is nice.
That's what 15 hours really good. Yeah. Hey Say does good voices. It really does. But you can't just type it up and be like, boom. You actually have to sit down, record yourself saying it, and then tune it properly so that it comes out properly.
Yeah. And that is a little harder to me. If you have to say it, then you have to act it. And I mentioned before that one of my favorite parts with 15AI was that you always got something different from it. And sometimes the inflection would give me a change in the idea or a refinement of my idea, where if I had to say it, I'm not getting that.
Yes.
But I do like the idea of you can guarantee the inflections you want, as long as it works pretty well. Is that what you use for Trixie?
Yeah, the inflections are my voice.
Oh, yeah, I know that was, but that's the same software, right?
Yeah, it's Hey Say.
All right. Well, we only have rarity. Oh yeah, because this was the stupid phase that nothing happened in.
Yeah, I would say Hey Say is the first like pony focused voice AI that at least is a potential replacement. Okay.
It's been done for 2 years. Oh yeah, it's been down for. When the question was asked, how long has it been down for, and I said longer than it's been up.
Yeah, which was always the case, but then it became like permanent.
Kelchen, you did the super phase, right? Yeah, you did. Do you have a horse? Oh, 2-frame animation of Pinky Smash. Or do you with bed? Well, we were already kind of doing that, but for the stupid face, I like to see a pumpkin patch derpy. I like Kelchan give the idea on it.
Replace the word with the word in Kelchan, and then you have a good super face.
Yeah, I like Kelch. If you have a horse, a preferred horse, I can't remember what your favorite horse was. I just know it's ferrets, but that's not a horse.
Ferrets, but that's not a horse. What's your favorite horse?
And you like mice or rats and like ye old rats.
Kelchan, are you a furry?
Kelchan, I'm pretty sure you have, but like, have you played what's the game? It's like a roguelite Slay the Spire with animals.
You're asking me this now? Yes.
What was the name of that game? After
110 years.
Since 80 years.
That's what it feels like. Man.
No, what was the name of that game? Oh, I'm not gonna remember it. Does it start with M, maybe?
M?
No,
What was it about?
it was like a furry
Oh, the mouse game.
no, well, there's a lot of mouse games.
But he had a sword, kind of.
Yeah, well, technically yes, I think, but because I finished the game.
I think I know which one you're talking about. But I can't remember the name of it either. The mouse did sign language, if I remember correctly. No.
This is not Tunic. No, I see it.
Tail of Iron? Moss. That's what.
No,
that's,
that was John's game.
Oh, Moss.
But yeah, I've heard that
Moss?
one's also good, but it's not Moss.
Okay, I thought yeah.
These are all my retired games. I know, and I kind of mostly finished it.
Look at all these good games you're.
The games that I've considered that I'm just kind of done playing.
You organize even your like stuff you don't want to do anymore. It's crazy.
I keep everything. Wait, why is Wingspan retired?
I don't know what that game is. John would be very upset that you retired. We need to go deeper. Love that game.
Unless I listed it as like something to go back to. No, I have everything organized. Like pending full release. These are games that I own that are on pre-release that I played for somewhat amount of time. Want to go back later, or that are just an early release. Like Backpack Hero's not out, but I love the game. That's also got well, I would say it's got mice, but it's minimal.
Ponies mining gold, platinum, and more kite.
Well, no, not Armello. What was the game? I got it.
Who's that question for, Dushes?
Was it in here? Because I might go back to it too. It's gonna bug me. I need to know what this is now.
There's already a pony mod for Deep Rock. Go download it.
Like, hold on. If I do like a game like Slay the Spire with rats.
No,
Ratropolis, that's not it.
Or you could go download the Deep Rock mod for ponies. It's a good mod, I hear. Pretty cool dude made it.
Banners of Ruin, that was it.
I haven't heard of that one. There it is. You've retired it.
Yeah, this one. They got little rabbits and mice
That
and stuff.
straight up looks like a Kel-Chan game.
Yeah, it's a deck builder, but it's a bunch of animals versus animals. But the combat is actually very fun, and it's a roguelite where you get to pick where you kind of go through and whatnot. Very good game. Yeah, that wish listed. Recommended, actually. I think I have 32 hours in it. I've really enjoyed it. There's still things I think I could still do in the game, but I kind of got what I wanted out of it, so I was kind of calling it good.
What's that series that Kel-Chan's super into? Because it kind of looks like that. Redwall. It very much looks like a Redwall.
Yeah, so all you do is like, let's Google games like Slay the Fire with rats, and it figured it out. All right, yeah, but did you get
Still my beer?
No, I need to roll up because I asked him a question. I don't know if you responded. No, you didn't. Did you have a horse or something? Otherwise, we can put Pinky in a pumpkin patch.
You got to make the Pinky pumpkin.
Talking to the anime fans, Animal Fantasy is my jam. Yes, I very much knew that. That's why I thought that was a game you probably would either know about it or played it.
I do have my horse. What is your horse?
I don't have OCs, and I try to stay away from adding more because I am this close to running into where the model library alone is enough to crash my SFM. So I'm trying to minimize stuff to download if I can help it.
Which is why I just downloaded an entire bedroom.
Yeah, because I think
Kelchan.
I think it was not much over 50, and I'm at 49.9, so I'm getting pretty damn.
My
close.
horse senses are telling me that Kelchan likes Pinkie Pie.
Maybe.
You like Pinkie Pie, Kelchan? I feel like I'm the
No.
I feel like I'm the Santa Claus in the Christmas story. Like, do you want a football?
Oh, there we go.
He wants a football.
We need like Fluttershy. We can do Fluttershy.
Make her into a pumpkin.
We want to put Fluttershy with some pumpkins?
No, into the pumpkin, like the decoration, but with Fluttershy.
No.
Just get a big pumpkin and make her part pumpkin, part horse.
What are we gonna do with Fluttershy?
Your little witch
We'll
hat.
put her in some pumpkins. We can start her on fire. We can
Flutter flyers.
We can give her a hat.
Witch hat. A witch hat. She's.
We did a witch hat on Tuesday.
Oh, and then make her a Frankenpony.
Frankenpony?
Give her, like,
I told you before I can't do Frankenpony.
Make her a vampire pony. Make her.
There, she's vampire.
Let's go Gurg.
Gurg. Gurg.
No, I wasn't prepared to do directing. This is the cost of saying.
It's more of like I like getting one or two words, something simple to push off from, and then wait.
Oh, she got big wings.
That's weird. Shut up. Actually, it's kind of convenient, but floated bat with spoopy pumpkins. Okay.
Oh, are they eating her? Attack of the killer pumpkins.
So I can't give her if I were to do spoopy eyes,
I'll give her jack-o'-lanterns.
I might be able to do this. I'm gonna see if I can guess this. We're gonna go in here.
We'll give her nightmare.
We're gonna go to flex. No, not flex. Add override.
The Eyes of Nightmare.
Eyeball. We're gonna go to add string iris.
You know what I refer to when I say that? The Eyes of Nightmare.
I feel like you're gonna try to get all fancy on me.
No, it's from the fan fiction you made me read. Forced me to read it. That there's ponies in this, and I was like, well, no, I'm being forced to read this.
I just guessed it. I needed. They've been around a little too long. Okay.
It's like, yay, I did it. I'm Syed.
Yeah, kinda. I'm like, it had to be VN because it's that old, and I'm guessing it was just called Alishai and Center Pupil. There we go. So she got the eyes, but the best part is she's like meh.
It's pretty meh. That's
But
pretty
then-
smooth
but
flutters
then-
right now. No, it's good. She lures you in with her cuteness, and then she eats you.
Michael.
Oh no, tiny mouth. Boop. Boop. Boop that pony. I just want somebody to reach in to boop her, and then she just bites their finger. Like, or it's like, because I was like, that's my hand now.
Michael, she's.
So cool. She's trying to lure you in, and she's going back. It's all part of the plot. All part of the plan.
Part of the plot.
No. I gotta do a voice impression bad. I gotta go ee. Like ee. Don't eat that child. That's a tasty child right there.
All right, ain't a pumpkin patch. This horse's name is Pumpkin Cake.
Yes. Oh, ugly baby version. That is sin. That's what sin looks like.
It's just like it's gonna eat your face.
The baby models were not great in MOP.
Which is the better pumpkin?
I think they're all good.
This one's probably the better.
Well, this big square pumpkin. I think the big square pumpkin. Nice little cute little
I was
lantern.
hoping for like a whole pumpkin patch.
Well, you
Oh,
could
those are
certainly
pretty
make
nice.
one. There's like TF2 pumpkins.
No, Dota.
What a pumpkin. Pumpkins are good. I cooked a pumpkin last year, but I was the only one who ate any of it. And one pumpkin is a lot of food. So one person trying to eat a whole pumpkin. It just doesn't happen. But I think pumpkin's a tasty squash. I think not enough people eat pumpkin. People are cool to decorate the pumpkins, but do they eat pumpkin? Just straight up pumpkin. It's pretty good, I think. Well, this is gonna be cute already. My nose itches.
Oh, Silver. I don't know if you're still here, but just a heads up. I'm halfway through season 6 now. Just to let you know.
You're just blurring through that show.
I watch a couple episodes a day, so at least. I watched a few today too, because I was I watched one when I woke up, and then I watched one as a break later, and then I watched one before dinner.
Adam was upstairs watching more Adventure Time. So I watched it with him for a bit. Look at that pumpkin. This is so cute. This is cute. This is supposed to be spoopy, but this is cute. Got 2 pumpkins.
I'm gonna finish at the same time as us. We're halfway through the final season of SG1. Well, wait. I thought you said you were like on season 2 or 3 not long ago. How much have you been watching? I was ahead of you until like a week and a half ago.
Well, didn't you say something about like the other Stargate shows having some?
No, we're watching Atlantis and SG1. Oh, okay.
Like, is it the same people in Atlantis that it is in SG1? Like the same cast?
Some of the original cast guest stars, as far as I remember, and I believe at least one of the people is on there quite a bit. But it's for there's still different casts in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Atlantis and SG1 run concurrently in episodes. People cross over. Oh, are they actually supposed to be taking place during the same time frame?
Apparently. It makes sense because they talk about other SG teams besides SG1.
Well, kind of. Yes, they do. But if there was other SG teams, that would be a little different.
Just another one of the teams.
No, you need to check what Atlantis starts around season 7 or 8 of SG. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there are other SG teams that go and do things, but I don't think that's what this is, and I'm going to guess that there's something that happens in those seasons that works with that. I'm not going to watch them. I'm not watching in order of like what we call it, like the days or the times things happen. I'm doing it in release time.
Atlantis is in a different galaxy.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, part of SG1 takes place in a different galaxy
It's
too.
all in Pennsylvania or Canada. I think a lot of those shots are in Canada.
I'm actually kind of unsure because like a lot of shows, they just make, if they have hallways for stuff, they kind of build some hallways and then just like Expanse would have it, depending on the angle or whatever, they would just have it in closed environment. But in SG, there's definitely scenes that they are like walking through long hallways that are constantly going. Like it feels to me like it's much larger than that. But it probably was what they built for the movie, and then they just are like, well, it's already been made, so let's just use it. Set. So like I even have my head where most things are laid out just from watching them do everything. But there's been some scenes where they like walk on an elevator, and like they'll kind of move out of the way so that the cameraman can follow in behind, and it'll be all one continuous shot where you can see through the elevator door. Then the door shuts, and then a little while later they open the door. It's a different area. So like they definitely didn't ride an elevator, because he was behind the elevator. They would have removed the wall for it. But somebody out there had to be either turning to go and have access to another room, or they had to shift the whole set. Like some of that's really confusing.
I think
their practical effects in there are pretty spectacular for what is basically early 2000s or what started as late 90s. Yeah, it's crazy. The 3D effects with some of the aliens too are like.
Can she have a bunny? You have a bunny in the pumpkin patch? Yeah, bunny.
Does she just the last card?
Are you gonna ask?
Does she want the bunny? Do you want the bunny? Like, why do you want a bunny? Or do you want to hug it? No, do you want to feed it? Do you want to drink its blood?
No bunny blood. No bunny brain corner. She's like, you come with that bunny.
No, give me the bunny.
I don't know if you should give you the bunny.
Mention the bunny. No, I'm hungry. Hungry for bunny.
I don't know if we should give you bunny.
Bunny blood. Well, Michael. Michael, can you say no? Can you say no to me? Wait 1 second, Michael.
No.
Can you say no?
No, I'll give you bunny.
Yes.
Go get bunny. Very cute. Fun fact: due to a translation misunderstanding, Atlantis is actually Atlantis. Atlantis was the actual name. Well, that's fun.
Well, I'm not sure, because the Stargate is its big thing is all of mythology in some way or another comes from a truth that all the people and all the gods and all the areas that they speak of are in essence something actually connected to something real. And whether it's like a different race of people or whatnot, it's all like, no matter where they are, it's all connected to something tangible and real. And so, and I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to guess that means that Atlantis probably isn't what you would normally think of as Atlantis. It's probably related to in some way, but actually connected to some other real place. So that's actually the fun thing with it, is that they always bring up like, well, this is this person, and they're like, oh, well, actually that is because that's that person. Like they're actually the god that was from that period or whatever. He needs to.
Oh, we're playing Starfield. Eventually I'll pick that game back up, but I'm just not very motivated to it. Played for like 30 hours. That feels like enough. No, now she's not cute no more. Now she looks evil and tired. That's fair. I'm on 150 hours and hit the NG, and I don't know how I feel about it. The NG plus.
New game
plus, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get back into it. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the world, I guess that's the best way to put it, even though it's like a whole universe.
It to me looks like a game that, like with most, that if you're wanting to go and play it to enjoy some fantastic story, you're not going to have that much fun. But if you go and kind of make your own story, like do your own thing, and just enjoy it for exploration and whatnot, you will have a much better time.
I feel like there's a good story there. It's just, if I'm going to compare it to the other two big Bethesda games, like Elder Scrolls,
those games have been out and refined and cleaned up, and with a ton of added content. This one's new with procedurally generated, meaning that any of the refinement is going to have rough edge or smooth edges.
I'm not even sure if it's just that or if there's like a premise issue. Like Fallout's, the premise is like it's a dystopian United States, which makes it in itself interesting and somewhat relatable in some context. Whereas like Elder Scrolls is like orcs and elves and magic, and that can be interesting if you're into that kind of thing. Starfield is not those things. It's just you're in space. And space things. It's just not, I don't know, I think the premise just isn't as interesting. I don't personally relate to space. I've never been there.
I don't know. There seems to be a lot of it between your ears.
That's fair. Ouch. By the way. Hello, Kite. Welcome. Oh, gee, that's a horse.
That's not what I
A
want.
big weed.
He's making weed.
Yeah, but if you design a game, it's definitely a moddable game, but so was Skyrim and Elder and
Not
Fallout.
yet. Those games all have working mod tools, but
It's the same engine. It shouldn't be that hard.
yeah, but they don't have the tools specifically for use within that that optimizes and improves the use of that engine, or that not that engine, but just the environment in which it's in. So I think it'll be much more. Or once people have mod tools available, they'll be able to build more custom stuff quicker and easier. But those are not there yet.
I don't know. I think like if you think about Fallout Equestria in this context, nobody would have written for Fallout Equestria if the original book wasn't interesting. And I don't know, maybe Starfield will be that book that's not interesting enough to do follow-up content for.
But Fallout wasn't their original story.
Fallout Equestria, or
Like the whole Fallout universe.
yeah,
It's not Bethesda.
no, it wasn't. It was Interplay.
Yeah, so in that sense, they took a world that existed,
Yeah.
and then built upon it. Where, now this is their own world,
Yeah.
at least that I know of.
Yeah, Starfield is their first original IP.
No, Elder Scrolls wasn't that their
No.
IP too? Who's that?
I can't remember. Let me check. But they did not create it though. From the wiki. There you go. Maybe it was theirs originally. I didn't think it was. Elder Scrolls Arena was the first one. Who was that made by? Okay, I was wrong. It was Bethesda from the get-go. So I guess
I thought
it
that one
theirs.
was theirs.
But they've made that one like a 94, so it's not the same people. Probably working on Starfield.
Considering how gaming has been lately, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not the same people.
I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if there's not somebody from 94
yeah,
who
probably,
has some say, but just people in chat who are young. 1994 might seem like a really long time ago, but
I was 10.
yeah. But
You were like 50.
right? 90s were a magical time. I was born in 92's Silver baby.
No, baby silver.
Like, you guys will never know how amazing it was to get a new video game, and not only get the video game, but get a poster to put on your wall from the video game.
Instruction manuals. Like they were
Yes.
actually like pretty cool.
It had art in them.
Like the old Final Fantasy ones actually describing what all the ailments were and everything. Yeah, they have the internet now, but it was nice that you just had it right there.
Yeah, because there was like, the book had art. It was lovingly made.
Survival hit lacks a strong emotional hook to keep the game's questing. What about Skyrim?
You're talking
Like the
about they
very-
kill William. Oh, not
Nobody you cared about. There was no emotional attachment.
freaking. They kill Patrick Stewart in Oblivion.
Yeah, but that's not at the beginning.
It's right at the beginning. They kill Patrick Stewart in Oblivion.
And that's in Oblivion. I said Skyrim.
Oh, Skyrim?
I said Skyrim, and then you're like, but what about a different game?
But Patrick Stewart. No, like, yeah, can't really think of anybody got emotionally attached to in Skyrim. Like even the companions in Skyrim are completely forgettable. I remember the companions in Fallout.
No, there was the one lady in there that was the one main lady that most people like.
Main lady?
Well, hello, Nashi.
Yes, hello Nashi.
I'm doing this quick request here.
I mean, you couldn't have liked her that much if she's that one lady. Like, I can name, like, I'm pretty sure all the companions from Fallout 4. Nick was the best one.
Oh, yeah, there's a Mingle Rave. Well, what were you up to?
No, I take that back. Dog meat, the best.
I'm doing a quick request, doing a stupid face. Well, it's not being that stupid in essence, but still doing some spook, I guess.
Did you like dog meat?
I mean, it was awesome. I have a statue with him. Like,
You have like a statue and a plushie.
yeah, it's right there. Actually, I don't remember where the plushie is though. It's playing the Fever Dream. Oh yeah, I saw you. Like, I think you've been playing that for a couple of weeks now.
Sounds fun. I have no idea what that game is, but it sounds fun.
I'm trying to get all my properties on this set so I can make it do the things I want to.
I played a crap ton of Skyrim, and I cannot remember a single companion from that game because there was no reason to take them with you. There was no story to unlock with the companions. It just followed you. Like, Fallout 4 had Nick, it had Dogmeat, it had Piper, it had the redhead chick from the fighting arena whose name I can't remember right now.
I can't remember her name either.
It had the kid from Lamplight, but an adult now, like mix something.
Strange, creepy, disturbing, and just plain weird point and click series. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Well, I
I
like
think it's the last
point
time you
and
said
click.
something about it being a point and click.
I love point and click
okay.
adventures. That actually sounds fun. I'm an old Sierra fan from way back when, and he's thinking right now, don't get him started.
Yeah, that was gonna say that, but
yeah. The point and click days of like the 90s were great, thanks to Sierra. And to some degree, LucasArts, back when they did things that weren't just Star Wars. Like Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call games Day of the Tentacle anymore.
What are you talking about? It's part of the fun.
Remain back over there. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Oh, it's through the wing. Okay. Actually, wait. Ooh. I just realized she has regular wings.
Yeah, she's had regular wings this whole time.
Oh.
You can replace them with bat wings.
I could, but that sounds like out of everything I'm doing, like way more work than what I'm actually doing.
Oh, I guess you're probably already gone, Kelchan. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Enjoy the flutter bat, everyone. No, I'm sad. I'm sad.
Not shelter size. Shadow 10 there.
I'm sad the rain stopped because we lost Kelchan.
There's that, and then we're gonna do a new light. This one, no shadow. But from below.
It sounds like for where he's at and what he's doing, he has a pretty like leisurely day. I guess when they ship you halfway across the world, they give you some leniency of how you can spend your time.
I don't know what time of day it is over there.
In the morning, he just woke up.
Oh, yeah.
He's going for a bike ride.
I didn't actually looking to read that, so
Yeah.
okay, this will be my eye light. Uber. Invert these.
The cute little pony tummy. Why is she so mean?
Because he wanted something like that.
Did he? But he just want to flirt back with pumpkins. And you made her so angry.
Because she is very angry.
Angry at? Did she not get her bunny?
She didn't
You should give her bunny.
No, because
She'd be happy.
Because she ordered French fries and they gave her sweet potato fries.
But that's better.
Oh no, now she definitely angry. Actually, like at my work, the sweet potato fries are surprisingly good.
Yeah, I like sweet potato fries. Would you eat sweet potato fries with sour cream? Because I feel like fries are best with sour cream, but sweet potato fries
are a little different, yeah.
I don't know that I'd still eat it. Like if you gave me sweet potato fries with sour cream all over them, I'd eat that, but I'd prefer not. But they go good with like marshmallow fluff. But at that point, you're just eating a dessert. Like it's not even. You put marshmallow fluff on something, it just turns it into a dessert. Except for sweet potato casserole, and it's a side dish. I just wanted to make sure that was firmly established. My legs are asleep.
Where are you, Moon? Here you are.
Is that the mare moon?
I turned it
Oh, why'd you do that?
because I wanted to.
Sweet potato anything is amazing. Do you prefer sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie, Silver? Because they're very similar, but I feel like there's like debate between sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie? Okay. I don't think either answer is the wrong answer. I'm just curious. Sweet potato casserole. Sweet potato casserole is good. Well, yeah, you can't make a sweet potato casserole without marshmallows. If you do, you're wrong and you should stop. Oh, my legs are proper asleep. No. Silver, I was with you until you said you gotta have the walnuts in there. No, eat. Silver, there's only like 3 things in sweet potato casserole. Well, 4. Sweet potatoes, brown sugar, walnuts, and marshmallows. That's it. You take out even one thing, that's a lot. You gotta have the walnuts in there.
Dude, somebody else needs to put Michael in his place about this crap.
It gives it a bit of crunch. It's nice. Otherwise, it's 100% mush. Cream. Dude, you absolutely need the crunch. It's potatoes. Yes. I don't like that you made a fair point, but still.
Stop bringing up good points.
Yes. I still want the walnut crunch. Oh, this is just where the great division takes place between us, Silver. We're just gonna have to both go our own ways now.
I guess we're both gonna have to agree that you're wrong.
See, this is, any friendship we had just crumbled like crushed walnuts.
You're gonna try to mix it a point there.
It's too fun. This stupid face is getting out of hand.
I'm just I am rushing
It's wonderful.
it.
I love pumpkin pie cheesecake. I like what is it? Pumpkin cream pie. Which is very different from standard pumpkin pie. I think it's like the better version. You're hungry for pie now? We have stuff upstairs for like an apple crisp, and I was like, I might make it, I might not. And then he went to the store and got like the one ingredient that didn't come with. Like, make apple crisp. Okay. That'll probably happen this weekend.
Yeah, the problem is since I'm not using a flat moon texture, it's like a rounded one. I can't just light it like to show the crevices on it. For one, it would look too detailed, and 2, you would actually see that there was like a 3-dimensional shape to it, which it shouldn't have. So that's why I'm kind of just over brightening it, because it's the only other way to really do it. The other way I can do it otherwise is like just make a volumetric light that's round, but at the same time it would be the same result if you want to actually make it look decent. So whatever. And I do want to do one more light. It would be whatever is making that blue light. I think it's this one.
I've heard you say
this one.
every meal you eat, or every like dinner at least, needs to have like meat in it.
No, not really. I prefer some kind of a meat with it. Otherwise, I feel like the most meals feel empty. But also, it's because when it's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
If I was a vegetarian my whole life, I would probably be very dispositioned to something else.
I think the only time we eat like a dinner without meat in it is when Adam makes the pasta thing.
Yeah, but I think the pasta thing is fine.
Yeah. Big good with some chicken in it. But it's good. Delicious. Fluttershy. He's so smooth. Like you're like building a skybox. Like you're building a skybox.
I feel like any attempt to try to do what I was trying to do there is not going to work. I'm going to lighten up this a bit though, because the point of this light is to create depth, but I feel like I have to put it like there. Okay, that'll work. This is needed.
You guys are talking about pie. What's your favorite pie? I want to hear what everybody's favorite pie is.
A caramel apple with some warm caramel apple with some vanilla ice cream. That's good.
You can't, if you put it with it, do you have to put it with the ice cream? Because then it's not just pie.
Yeah.
It's pie a la mode.
That's what I like.
I know it's what you like. But could you eat the apple pie by itself without the ice cream?
What if you just put the ice cream on top?
But it's pie a la mode.
No, because like what lemon meringue
Yeah.
or or a banana cream.
Yeah,
Like let's say that you have a pie and then you put a layer of cream on top.
Okay.
Like if you took the like a key lime and you had like a whipped cream topping.
Yeah.
Thing. Is that a la mode?
No.
Well, then what if I put the ice cream on top of the apple?
Ice cream is a different thing altogether.
No, it's milk.
Nobody's
it's the same thing. You've done this to me before.
Who's gonna eat just the cream? Well, sure.
Yeah, you will, because it's.
No, just horrible people do that.
Oh yeah, they do. They are horrible.
Yeah,
people.
Silver's on my side.
Ice cream is different. Ice cream is different-y.
Yeah.
See, you're not even sure. You're like it's different-y.
Look, what is your favorite pie with no ice cream?
It's you spelled it wrong again, Silver.
She's doing fine.
Different.
He's only attacking you because you're not letting him have his ice cream.
Did you just home row on me?
He did.
I think you home roamed us.
You did. You deserved it. You absolutely deserved it.
It was like that's the Z snap of typing. Oh, that's great.
He doesn't even like pie, I don't think. He just likes ice cream. He just wants to eat ice cream, and pie's an excuse. You know, my favorite pie is
Lime, key lime.
into cherry pie that's been sitting in a McDonald's like heat oven
Those don't count.
for most of the day. Like, it has just shriveled up into a super tart, super dry pastry. That is the best pie. You like pecan pie? Nolan just straight up, like, this is his favorite
Okay,
time of
actually,
year, apparently.
like, is cheesecake pie?
I'm gonna go with yeah.
I would say it depends on how it's presented and distributed, because really a cheesecake can be in any shape.
Cheesecake is cake. Silver, I don't know. It's got a crust and filling.
It depends. You could make cheesecake in other shapes.
But if it's got a crust,
So let's say you did
cakes don't have crusts.
would a cheesecake in a square, is it still pie? Does pie require
Yes.
being a circle?
No,
Really?
no, it doesn't have to be a circle.
Describe a pie that isn't.
It's just filling on top of a crust. Like a square pizza is a pizza pie. It's still a pizza pie.
So is it a pie then, or is it a casserole?
What are you talking about?
Like sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, there's no
Isn't
crust.
that just a pie?
There's no crust.
Yeah, but once it's cooked, the outside cooks more, which makes a crust.
No, it doesn't. It's not how anything works.
It's definitely...
No. Absolutely not. If there was a crust, it'd be a sweet potato pie.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking that that's what you make for Thanksgiving now, is just you make sweet potato pie and you call it sweet potato. It should be sweet potato hot dish, but
It's sweet potato pie if there's a crust. If there's not a crust, it's a sweet potato casserole.
cooks used to spook.
Wait, is cheesecake is not a casserole. No.
Cheesecake or
This is getting
casserole?
out of hand.
Cheesecake casserole. Cheesecake hot dish. This, all you do is take cheesecake and then you add tater tots. It becomes hot dish.
It's just getting out of hand. Wait, you make yours without a crust, then it's not cheesecake. I don't know what you're making. You have cheesecake filling.
Yeah, she makes hers without a crust.
No. Stop it.
Yeah.
I don't like this. We've gone down a dark road.
Well, what if it it wasn't just like a cube, but it was a tesseract, like a 4-dimensional cheesecake hot dish.
I'm curious to taste it.
Wait, well, there's kind of got some.
There are types of cheesecake with no crust. No, there's not, Silver. You're upsetting me now. I don't want to live in this world where cheesecake doesn't have a crust.
I feel that's a good quote right there.
I don't.
I refuse to live in a world where cheese cake without crust is hot dish.
No.
Tater tot pie, pecan hot dish. Does not sound good. Yeah, tater tot pecan hot dish a la mode.
See, that's where you went wrong.
Fondue.
You had to have gluten-free cheesecake, so they just took out the crust. You know what? I'm gonna make a gluten-free pizza. It's just pasta sauce and cheese, and that's it. And we're gonna still call it pizza because we live in madness world now.
No, you take a bunch of the mozzarella and you fry it really hard so that it becomes a nice base.
Yeah. And then just covered in tomato sauce.
Or flatten out tater tots. Everything's tater tot based now. One tater tot base.
No.
With and then you can do like a little bit of you need like cream of mushroom and cream of celery mixed in on there.
No.
And then with some ground beef stuff, and it'd be hot dish pizza.
It's fine to have a rice flour crust. You still have a crust. It's still pizza. You take away the crust from pizza, it's just cheese and pasta sauce. You take away the crust from cheesecake, it's madness.
Wait, if you take it away, if we're still saying a gluten-free, if you're calling that gluten-free pizza, then what you're saying is Chef Boyardee is gluten-free pizza.
Yes, Chef Boyardee is apparently gluten-free pizza because it's just cheese and sauce and meatballs.
Or calzone pies. Well, pizza's a pie.
Pizza's a pie.
Well, we had a discussion once on that, where it is a pie, kind of.
Pizza pie. It's pie. Pizza's a pie. What do you want? You want like a peanut butter stout? Or
Sure.
Okay. That's
Watch that out first, though.
Yeah, first. Get back. Get more booze.
I'm so angry right now. No, gluten-free pizza. So some gluten-free things can be fine as long as the bread's not like a base for much. I tried, like, I used to make these like whole wheat banana nut muffins. Is it banana nut? I can't remember. It was banana honey, like honey banana muffins. They're really, really good. I make them from scratch. But then for my brother-in-law, he does gluten-free, so I made some once for an event, and I made some that were normal, or the whole wheat, and then I did some that were gluten-free. And the gluten-free ones I just use gluten-free flour for that. They would not hold together. The gluten is a glue, and they're such crap. It's just, anything gluten-free to me just doesn't taste like bread. It tastes like powder that somehow or another is barely holding on in some way. Yeah, I'm not. Those ones are just glorified pizza pockets. Yeah, I can see. Well, they're big. They're like the monster pizza pockets, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of calzone. I'd rather have pizza. Calzone feels like fancy pizza that you eat with a fork. It's still pizza. It's just like deep dish with a top. I don't know. Pizza pockets are baked crust with a filling. So pizza pockets are Pop-Tarts. Because, well, I mean, bagels are a breakfast food, and when you put pizza on a bagel, they do say you can have pizza anytime, including breakfast.
You cannot hide from pink pony.
Why is this weird? The camera like goes, like moves like there at first. Why does it do that? Did I accidentally add that motion?
You cannot.
Michael has this big thing about against hot dish though, because I made hot dish today and I've gotten him to sometimes call it, but he is still a butt about it. This is one thing I always been wanting to do. Anytime I'm going to make hot dish, and I did today, I've wanted to put down my recipe for people. I should just write it down because it's good. I've pretty much nailed down my hot dish recipe to like delicious, and it's like a mixture of like 4 different recipes. Oh, they actually filled up more of that than I thought. Yep.
How can you tell just by going, yep?
Size of the bubbles.
Pizza. Oh, so pizza pockets are Pop-Tarts. You know what? Yes. I agree. Pizza pockets are a calzone. Pizza pockets are a pie. All hot pockets are pies. I'd say don't make his hot dish recipe, but it is.
I could, yeah, it's actually like I basically have the full thing kind of.
It's like part of your brain
nailed down, like down to basically every little piece of it. Yes, like how much of anything. The nice thing with it is it's not like a like you have to say like, oh, do 4 ounces of this and 5 ounces of that. It's like 1 can of this, and like it's 3 different cans, 1 pound of. I do ground turkey. I recommend not doing ground beef. Ground turkey works better.
Beef is going to be very greasy.
It's just beef is a flavor. Beef to me is when it's mixed in with certain seasonings. Like beef can be good, but ground beef just mixed in isn't as good as ground turkey.
Ground beef is good if you're boiling it in a chili, or like if you're making a chili beef all the way. If you're like slow simmering it, otherwise the grease doesn't really merge with the food.
Yeah, beef is supposed to take on the flavors of things with it. The turkey works on its own.
Yes.
So it's more of the way that the hot dish works is a lot of them, they'll put all the soup in the bottom. So it'll be kind of a more of a soupy mix when it's baked. I put the soup at the top, and so it tends to be drier at the bottom. And because of that, if you put in like high fat beef with some of the veggies and whatnot, it would actually just leave a boiling soup of water at the bottom that is not pleasant. So normally when I make it, I make sure like I actually pat dry the turkey, do higher or lower fat percentage turkeys, and some of the veggies I'll make sure that after I uncan them, I'll pat them down too, because any water that's left in there will just soak to the bottom and become like a literally a water soup in your dish, and that's not good. So the stuff like that I gotta remember mentioning in there.
I think we're gonna be eating a lot of turkey here in the near future. I think we're gonna just be eating a lot of turkey in the near future, just in general.
Yeah, well, depends. We gotta figure out the timing, because I don't know if I'm gonna get that turkey from work unless Kyle can do it.
Yeah, maybe. You gonna try to cook his own turkey? Because I think we should have a paramedic on standby.
No, we only have one oven.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the VN model eyes, so I'm gonna override them.
Did you
quick.
see the pumpkin derpy? Did you post it today? I will look at it now, Jubbly. I hope you posted it in the derpy chat. Look at it right now. I love stuff from the derpy chat. Good chat is the best chat. Oh wow, that's good derpy. Why did I scroll all the way back up?
Yeah, like these ones are way better than these ones. These ones are trying to be like 3D, and it maybe kind of makes sense, but these just look better. It fits. It's not as much about detail, it's about balance. And if you mix all the different styles and the way that things look together, the one on the right is just better.
It's an amazing pumpkin derpy, Jubbly.
Thank you for the follow, Ray.
Very good. I gave it a hard stirp. Well, these turkeys were posted today. People were very active.
Okay, so if I were to do the same to Rainbow. Okay, it looks like it's the mid eye on her the whole time, which makes that a little easier. So eyeball medium. Iris. Okay, VA. So this is the revamped were nice because VA meaning, as far as I can tell, version aired at core. Actually naming things how I would think they should be named. There was also VJ models, and that is version Joey, I think, and Joey is Bearded Doom guy.
I'm gonna sneeze for a moment. Worse. What's worse? Thinking you're gonna sneeze and then not sneezing, or
You did a whole
sneezing?
quote with Derpy with that.
Did I?
Yeah, in Deep Rock.
Oh yeah, it is definitely worse.
Remember the time? If you ever had one of those sneezes where you went to go sneeze and you didn't, it's the worst. Also, there's gonna be bugs.
Yes. By the way, bugs. Yes, because that is truly the worst. Derpy is right.
Our eyes went pink and black squares for a second. Yep. So when you go to do a texture override, the moment that I did an override on the iris, it was a blank, and because it was a blank, the override is saying, "Oh, I need to replace this texture," but because it was blank, it didn't know what to replace it for, so now it was directing to an invalid location, so it defaults to what SFM normally would consider is its lack of texture, which is a purple and black checkerboard. The moment that I then added the text to a correct location, it went, "Oh, this is the correct one," and it fixed it. So the pupil itself is technically only here, but because the actual texture of the eye is a texture of the eye in the center, but it normally has a white outer edge, and then that it has like an alpha layer that says to ignore that portion. So even though the pupil is only this portion, it doesn't only go black and or the purple and black squares here, because technically it doesn't know where the alpha portions are. If it's missing, it covers the whole eye. The white texture of the eye is technically its own color. So an eyeball's texture is two parts. It's iris and base texture. The iris is the pupil, which I don't like that it's iris and pupil for the texture naming, but anyway. But if I were to replace the base texture of the base texture of the eyeball, that would replace the white portion. That's like, say I wanted to have what's his name? Sombra. Have his green in the background or something. Oh. And then these are VNs, so they don't have it, but then some of the Arabic core models actually do have an ever so slight refractive layer, which is pretty neat.
I conceded to think to myself that the favorite thing I drank tonight was my.
Yeah, but like if the map is pink and black, would I fix it to show all colors? So if you ever, so there's kind of two different errors that can happen on a model because there's two different parts. A model that is loaded in has its base vertex and it's like 3D form, and that is one file, and then its other file is its textures. Sometimes it could direct to multiple texture files, which is what this is doing, is saying, you know, the pupil is here and the pupils are here, but in essence it's saying it's one model file and then either one or some multiple texture files. So if you ever load a model and you can't see it at all, it means it's an issue with the model itself. It either can't find its location or it's broken in some way. If it loads but it's covered in black and purple, or in either in some or in all, it means it's actually able to find the 3D geometry, but there's some kind of a linkage that's wrong to the materials. One of the most common mistakes with that is there a lot of models will go directly to the models folder, but then the textures will go under materials and then in the models folder for that. Sometimes the things get kind of mixed up. It could be that everything that's in the materials models gets tossed to the models folder instead. So it really comes down to when you download a model, or maps are harder, is download and just see where they are in the file and see if you can figure out where they should be. I've had models that I've loaded before that the textures are just physically in the wrong folders when I installed them, and I had to figure out where their correct locations were. There's actually kind of a cheat way when you go into a model. If you go to the MDL file, let's just go to, no, let me not do BIF. Let me do, Bravery. If you go to the MDL file, if you open it with Notepad, it's gonna be a bunch of like random crap. But if you go to the very end, so now I'm in the last line and I scroll all the way to the very end, I'll actually tell you right here. So it's, these are the actual files. So they're saying that the texture should be located in materials, the base folder. It always looks there first. Materials, models, MLP, Braveburn. So it's telling me right there, that's where I should be looking. And if I don't find the textures there, they should be moved there. This is, some of the textures are actually in a common location, like tongue and like inside mouth textures. They're in a common folder, and that's what that is. But if it's a map, what if I download it and didn't remember if I did or not? I should download it again just in case. You can try that, or make sure with wherever you downloaded it from, was there a prerequisite? Is there a requirement for certain textures to be included in that? Because if that map needs textures pulled from within your file and it's not there, it's going to have a problem. So is there prerequisites for it? There could be. And on top of that, this is more going some of the complicated stuff. I don't care about these failed things. And these two, these are error file. Oh my god.
Errors.
What's that up? I'm the right. No, I'm not. I need to use your mod. There's a file here called game info, and this is where it puts in the order of how games are loaded. Technically, this list matters. I don't think this would be your problem, but it basically is saying that as these are loaded, it goes from the top down. So game info path, which is just kind of the base path. Then TF movies, TF, Portal 2, DLC, Portal 2, DLC 1. It'll load all these, but if it gets to a point where there is something that is kind of named the same, it will override it in priority of whatever's lower on the list. Technically, user mod is... I don't think user... Oh, user mod is the base folder. That's the top one there. I can't remember if priority works. I think it was top down, but it might be bottom, or it overrides as it goes down. I can't remember. But if you actually change the order of some of these, it can mess things up. So sometimes that might be in part two, but that's usually a rare issue.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
Okay, I need to figure out like how to end it. Like, do we just do that, or because it looks like she's going to take a poop. All right, poop. Smash cut to a graveyard.
No, sad. You cut to her like poking out the bottom of her house.
What?
She would have been smashed to the cloud, right? The cloud house.
How would I show that?
I don't know. You're
just like anything to make her alive.
Anything to show that she's okay. Because I like horse. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't want to see them hurt. What was that? What? I have too many.
You had too many coasters. I actually got rid of the cork ones because I figured out these were sitting on the. No, we still have them, but I got rid of them in here because I found more of these. They were on the table when we were cleaning.
Those are the nice ones.
They're just thinner. No, I love the cork ones because the cork ones will absorb some of the liquid better if it gets on there. But we got them for sound absorption because we were having issues during podcasts of like table noises from cups going down.
Of course.
Clouds weigh thousands of pounds.
What?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, it depends on the size of the cloud.
But even then, like, where does the edge of a cloud stop? Like, it's just vapor. It's vapor. If you're doing the math, an average 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer cumulative cloud weighs 1.1 billion pounds. Well, wait. 1 by 1 cumulus cloud is only 2 dimensions of a 3-dimensional object. Like, are we talking like really big cloud or is it like really thin? I mean, I need more info here. But also 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer is a big area. Look, man, I just did the Googling.
Fair enough.
I Googled a problem and I took the first answer as true.
I'm gonna lie about clouds.
Plenty of plushies make good sound dampening. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we can fill the room with them. Just cover the walls. All over the place. I'm sure it's accurate, Jeb Jubbly. I do not question. I don't believe there is a cloud lobby that would want to alter that information. Like, that cloud has ulterior motives.
Yes. And cloud is a traitor. Arrest that cloud.
Like, they just want you to think those clouds are heavy. It's all part of the conspiracy, man. Rainbow Factory doesn't want you to know. Yes. It's all Rainbow Factory propaganda. The gold squeeze. Pause.
Just like when she jumps, just like freeze it like that and be like,
just seconds. Like, no, you might wonder how I ended up in this situation. There's Bueller. I asked Pinky if she wanted to go into the bedroom and smash, and then she did. She followed me.
Cumulus clouds contain water. Water contains weighs 8 pounds per gallon. How many gallons of water in a square foot of cloud? I am not in 8th grade anymore. Do not be throwing these questions at me.
Yes, our brains are old.
Yeah, we're old now. How would you change the size of a model to be bigger, be it big or small? Oh, that's easy. So it depends on where what bone you need to select for it. So you can add a scale to anything, but in this case, if I just open up body, go root transform, and just right click, add scale control. Boom, you're done. It'll add this little slider, and then you can make like.
No, she's gained so much horsepower.
I would recommend though that when you scale models up really, really big, it does. The way that
you can kind of see it.
Ambient occlusion works is about creating shadows at edges, and technically these models have little edges, and so you'll start kind of seeing things, the illusion of roundness break down if you start making things way too big. But it usually should work to a good amount. You can play with the values in that too, but whatever. But I would recommend, though it might not be sound advice anymore or needed advice anymore, do not base everything off the root transform for scaling. I would heavily recommend that whatever the next bone is that controls everything. So in this case, for Rainbow or the horses,
She's so sad.
their pelvis is technically the same. It's their whole body.
Look at me.
So, and the reason I say that is there was a point where SFM actually broke it to where root transform scaling would not apply. So suddenly any root transform scales that were applied were ignored. They fixed it, but it was a problem. But also, it's just nice having a bone that's not tied to the scaling, so that if you were to copy paste this around, it's not going to be affected by the scaling. So there's that too. You need to ask you the question again. I'm just considering in case I forgot. Oh no, it's just basically anywhere on a model, just right click any single bone, and it just says add scale control. That's to add a control for the scale. So
I don't know what you.
I think you might be able to select multiple. Yeah, you can do that and just literally add scales to everything, but I'd recommend against that. Do know that when you do scales though, the scales will go up into a lock. So anything that's unlocked, it'll keep scaling with anything with it. But if like say, let's say for instance that you scaled her neck and it made it so she had a really big head, the moment that I lock head, it's no longer going to be scaled anymore, because now that it's locked, it's separate from that hierarchy of scaling, and it's being ignored. So do that, know that too.
Know what you've heard, Sunset?
Play with the bone to make the pony bigger. Bad Nolan.
Yes.
This is child friendly. Is there add scale control if you click on the entire model? Yeah. So yeah, if you click on the entire model and add scale, yes, but it's gonna add to everything, and that's. I don't like having a messy structure on the bones or on the model, and I don't want to have everything double in size. I just add to what you need. It's just better that way. You can counter. So like, let's say you add a scale to both head and neck. I could go to neck scale and say this is a scale of, because I double clicked it, so its base is 0.1. I could go to 1, which now it's 10 times bigger. Unless you got big head.
Does.
But then if I go to head scale and I instead do this to 0.01, well, now her head is, her neck is technically 10 times bigger, but because her head is down the line at 10 times bigger, but now it's scaled back to 1/10, it's technically the normal size. So you can actually kind of, if you play with the math a little bit, you can invert and stuff like that.
Rainbow just looks tired and sad now.
Baker Jigaboo. Oh yeah, and yes, if you are going to scale up any model, like for instance, if I go and scale up Rainbow here, everything looks fine until you hit play. Then her hair is going to break. And that's because the jiggle bones have no idea what to do with the new environment they're in. Like I said before, all the bones scale with each other until you have a lock. Technically, until you bake your jiggle bones to give them a bone to live in, it's like they're locked to another environment. So they don't get the scales. But if I do go utilities, bake procedural bones, this will make it so that the hair won't move naturally to any new movements you give it. It will bake in any existing motions though. So any motions of her hair from like looking around, you can still see that's moving because that was the motion that was already there. Now I can see the bones, and because I can see the bones, I can add a scale here and scale it up, and now there is no issue because they are active bones. There's no problem. Yeah, I think I got through everything.
Mm-hmm. Break your bones.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
Oh, okay. Booze. Cheers, Nelly.
Poured a late booze on this one. You poured a late booze on this one.
A late?
Yeah, fairly late into the stream.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
7 hour.
Yeah. I knew that.
I guess this is an older file based on the end models. Oh yeah, this is like 2016 or something. This was pre-enhanced. So we're trying. Yeah, it's very old. Though, I did figure out a way to make it so that I can import animations between two non-compatible files. I just actually figured that out today. So if I want, I could actually port this to Revamped, and for the most part, maintain all the facial, the lip syncing. Being able to port lip syncing from one model to a different facial structure model is actually pretty freaking good.
They should add belly buttons to the pony model.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
Oh, do tell. I can do a quick recap of it. So if you are, let's if you have two different types of models, let's say we have VN, and we'll do revamped. Okay, so you have these two models. Oh, look at that! She has so much hair.
With their hair, yeah.
It's different shape, but they're just on top of each other. So you have these two models, and let's say that you're like, okay, this model has some mouth thing, and you had done some like talking thing,
Hide from Pink Pony.
and she just talked or whatever. And then I'm going to export animation. I'm just going to do over the other test one we did. Normally, when you go to import the animation, the moment you try to do it, test, you're going to run into this, and it's going to say there's incompatible flexes. So it's saying that these ones are named different, and in this case, you can see that like some of the mouth flexes, whatever, they're just not tied. They're not matched up correctly. Where's the one I want to find though? Like mouth open or the jaw open? Forgot what the revamped calls it.
The add skill works with any model.
Yes, jaw open. And the issue is because this one is saying jaw underscore open. Well, this one is just jaw open. Not the same name, won't import. But if you, technically you can rewrite the text in that import screen, it just doesn't do anything. If you instead open up the model and then you go to not new target tag, not flex weights either. Where was it? Oh, global flex controllers. Go down to, let's say, jaw open. Just literally go to the name and rename it. So now I'm going to rename this jaw open. It'll name it here different. It won't change it on the model here. But now if I export this and go to import, let's see. You can see it actually has a matchup now. So the nice thing with this is I don't know if like I quit the software and I reopen it, if it's going to rename that one over there. It might just be like this is a temporary thing and it would rename this. But that does mean that if you have a comparable flex, doing this for bones would be a little bit more interesting because bones have a position and rotation that could actually cause the whole model to stretch into a weird position. But flexes are technically just a value between 0 and 1. So if you told them out to open 50%, whatever that model's flex is for open should open 50%. It might not look the same, but it could save you a ton of time. So
wrong that I see both of these models next to each other, and I kind of like the VN model a little more.
maybe just what you're used to. I bet you this one will be first.
I don't think so. I definitely. I've always had a problem with the lips. On the revamp.
My biggest problem with the revamp is why is there green on the top of her hair?
Because I think they were trying to make it more similar to the Equestria girl's hair. And that's how the Equestria girl's hair is.
No, but the way I've always seen it is
more sense.
Is the hot colors on top and the cool colors in the back.
Yeah. I've always had an issue with the lips on.
But I guess here it makes sense because here it was two separate. On the new ones, it is all one piece, so I can kind of understand why it goes around.
She's also a little pudgier in the revamp. But,
Let's see, add skill on the models. Make sure you select an individual bone. Don't just select the model itself. If you like, even if you select if you select this and you go there, you're not going to see any like scaling. You have to like, even if you have everything selected, you have to right click. Let me find a bone.
I think
You have to right click a bone specifically and then say add scale.
I think I know what it is. I feel like the VN is the show model and the revamped is the movie model.
I do want to try this. I never
That's
actually
how it feels to me.
I saw that they were connected, but I didn't actually try it. Like actually importing it. I'm gonna try that quick. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
You cannot hide from.
But see, this model's the new model's amount of open is technically this wide open at the same percentage as this one.
But that seems more natural.
This one?
The VN. No, the VN.
This one?
Yeah, like their jaw shouldn't open like a snake getting ready to inhale its prey.
But yeah, but that's the thing is I'm not going to normally open a mouth like that.
Yeah.
So it's the new ones have more extremes that I can play with. So sometimes I've opened people's mouths like that, but it's only been for like one frame. So you're not going to really do, but I like having it where I can go beyond a normal limit a little bit.
I do like the coloration on the revamp.
So work with any bone and change the size of the whole model. It'll change the scale of a bone and any that are children to that bone. And what I mean by that is if I changed the scale of her shoulder, it's going to change the size of her shoulder, but since her elbow and her like hoof hand are all children of that shoulder, it will also scale all those along with it.
I feel like this is bait. Needs to be had. All is better.
Which is better now?
No,
There's only one.
I like double. No, there's still two there.
Well, that one doesn't count.
The VN model is over
No.
there. Still.
So from a usability standpoint, there are some big benefits to these ones, like Rainbow Dash. Let me see here. Well, no, she sees some fun dirt. So this is when the flexes have their delay thing. Like, see, it's not closing, and then if I kind of like give it a second, it will close. That actually doesn't happen on these anymore.
Yeah,
and which is a significant, like the amount of hours I've spent on VN models just correcting renders around anytime an eye closed to make sure it actually showed correctly is annoying. I've never had to deal with that on these ones. That alone is like a big boon to that. But it's probably because these models just didn't know how to do everything. Plus, I think these ones are a little bit greenish in the blue.
Well, that's just a texture.
Yeah, like the texture on this I feel is a better blue.
I agree with you that. Yeah, the blue is better on the revamps. The rainbow.
The mouth has a lot more flexes that are better weight and balanced. For sure. I definitely like the way that they work better. Like if you go to here, it's fine. I just like that I can open it to that type of extreme. And like that I can do something unrealistic because maybe I'm not wanting to, but you mix it with some other flexes and it might be that that's the way to do it. Like, what if you really want to make them like have a really creepy?
I think there's only one way to determine one's best. Give them both carrots and see who eats it better.
Talking about, look at this horse, Michael. Are you saying you wouldn't boop this horse?
Let the horse down a lot of drugs.
Would you boop this horse?
Yes, I would boop that horse and then I would take her to rehab. Because you need rehab. Oh, no, that's good. No.
What
I
about?
feel like there's a trap.
Michael?
Okay,
Argoda, oh boy.
very cute.
Thank you very much, Nolan.
Yes, thanks for the
I
drips.
see a stupid face.
That's a good stupid face. This is so stupid. So, you know what you should do for stupid face?
Michael, like, ask her a question.
So Rainbow, do you like carrots? Do you want to eat some carrots? Yes. Sure, I want some carrots. Rainbow, do you want whoops? This is a good horse. I know it. Rainbow, are you the better source family maker model over VN? Okay, see, that's where we're in disagreement. They're both good. They're both very good. Oh no, I take it back. It's like no. That horse.
You don't like Rainbow?
Like Rainbow. Good horse. My heart melts. Oh.
My mom always said it was a wonderful pony, but your opinion matters to me. Apparently, I'm the worst horse.
Oh, it just hurts me. He uses ponies to hurt me, Chad.
I cannot live in this world if Micah does not love me.
No, I love horse. Love all the horse lifestyles.
No. She said she was done.
Bad. Makes me sad.
Do you like me now?
Yeah, no, I always like you. Horse.
Can you stand up? You're kind of sideways.
I'm gonna take you to a hospital. Horse hospital.
Horse hospital. Not that noise. I love that noise because it just makes like.
I want My Little Pony universe of let's look like Grey's Anatomy, and then just call it a horse hospital. This week on Horse Hospital.
So yeah, so you can make a model Godzilla size, but like I said, when you start scaling up a model to a certain point, it starts having some visual artifacts that might start acting up and being weird. Maybe it's just the VN, I don't know. But yeah, it'll start being a little weird. What you can do to compensate that though is you can always scale everything else down a little bit, which it also can run into issues. But if you scale like everything down 50% and then scale something up double, technically it's 4 times bigger now. So I've done that before. When I was dealing with Little Pip in the leaving the stable, I wanted her hair to act naturally, but if I scaled her down too much, it would break it would break the jiggles. So instead I scaled her down like 10% and I scaled everybody up 10%, and technically it made like a 20 something percent difference in size that was much more noticeable, but still allowed everybody's hair to still act naturally. It just made Little Pip's hair a little bit larger and it made everybody else's hair a little smaller. That was it. What are we doing for Superface? Rainbow Rehab?
Rainbow in rehab for her carrot addiction. Yes.
For her carrot addiction?
Yes, she has carrot addiction. I like that. This is Fluttershy trying to be menacing.
I don't know why she's not Angie. Where's your Angie head? Where's your Angie face?
Angie face is gone. She's just cute.
Yeah, she's I don't know, whatever. I don't care enough. This is gonna be.
You cared enough to like create a huge landscape for it.
Yeah, before.
Moved on. Now it's time for Rainbow Rehab. You have a small Sonic and Rainbow Dash head. It's just the heads.
You have a small Sonic on Rainbow Dash's head. That sounds like you're being very evil. Okay, so we need Rainbow.
Right now. I'm afraid. Very afraid if you.
Okay, so we got Rainbow Dash. The one that you hate.
Oh, I love her.
Okay, hold on. This is the one you hate.
Oh, I love the Rainbow Dash. These are lies, Chad. I love her.
I have this.
What is it?
Sure.
Vanilla latte blonde.
There's ale on it, so I don't care what you do with it.
How's the horsing going?
The horse.
She looks sad.
Because Michael hates her.
Oh, Michael, why do you hate her?
I love her.
Michael, what's your problem?
She hates
She's
her.
rainbow. You hate her? You have issues.
He said I was ugly.
No.
Ugly. It's a beautiful horse,
I
Michael.
was just comparing this model to the VN model.
Uh-huh.
I like the VN model a little better. So.
You know what? She's got a cute pout to her, all right? Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Look at her. She's like, Michael, please. Michael, please. Don't call her cute right now.
She's cute.
Now she's happy. Look at her. Oh, she
so
wants to
sad.
say something nice.
So I'm not super cute.
Yeah,
Am I
say
super
she's
cute?
super cute.
She's super duper cute.
You should give her $5.
Michael, I said super. Yeah, give me green dollar. Give me green coin. Green coin.
Green coin.
Give me frog coins.
So, Michael, I need you to throw like your checkbook at the screen, pre-signed.
Can you give her your social security number?
Money.
She's like, look.
Money.
Oh no, she's
She's just like money.
yeah, is she okay with this? And she's like,
It's like cash.
It's so pretty.
Are you having fun? I'm gonna take my.
I am, and apparently this drink is woman owned. So let's go, women.
Oh, wonderful.
okay, rainbow, it's up here. Rainbow.
She's like money. I can buy books. And just lost, came down here, and lost his damn mind. Like, this was some money. I don't know why I have cash.
Okay, well, thank you for paying me for my work. Also, like they're backwards, flipped, bent.
It's from my after hours job.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna say you're definitely low budget to have ones.
Well, you know me.
Michael is a stripper, yeah. Okay, so we got Rainbow in rehab. Okay, what is Rainbow in rehab gonna look like?
She definitely needs a carrot.
No, because she's in rehab.
Yeah, but she needs a carrot. Have her smoke a carrot. You smoke a carrot. Get high on the carrots.
Rainbow rehab.
The idea of her smoking a carrot makes me smile.
Wait. Oh. No, I was supposed to like. No, I'm trying to think of a song like she's on the fringe. It's in a syringe. Reading
Reading
Rainbow Rehab.
Butterfly in the sky.
Okay, like she's in rehab. Let's do like
The pills. Pills here. I just loved in TF2. They just took a pill bottle, the whole bottle. They just went bam, bam, and they ate a whole bottle of painkillers.
one of my favorites was Ellis. Whatever would when you took pills, you go. Whoa. And there was like the one like box you could go to that was literally unlimited pills. So you could just like go to the box, take pills, and go whoa, and then like you would grab another and immediately go whoa, and you could just keep taking pills
ODs.
and there was nothing to prevent it.
Yeah, no. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the stream. Stop staring at the ceiling. Makes you feel like you're looking up at me. That's the Michael method. Yeah. More pills. Dash for cute for cash. Yes, good title. Cute for cash. I want that on the sign now and just hang off the pony. We'll cute for cash. Ponies would make so much money. Like, I'll be cute for money, and the people just throw money at the horse. Came downstairs to scream at us. We just saw him. Look at those hooves. I like those hooves. What you got? Those bills. I'm just wondering, I mean, that bottle of bills. No.
No, sure. I mean, if you want her to OD.
No, just like pills. She's like, ponies are from farms.
It's fentanyl.
Oh no. No.
Consume orally with soda every Friday.
Dr. King.
It's best before 1998.
Oh, there's an old bottle of fentanyl.
So, Rambo, are you going to stop, or no? And she's like, no.
He's like, horses are from farms, and I love pharmaceuticals because I'm a horse.
Oh wait, I had this wrong for a sec.
This is why she needs to go to rehab.
These are painkillers. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay.
She did. I mean, eating an entire bottle of fentanyl, I'm pretty sure would even kill a horse. I mean, it's my understanding they only like give fentanyl out in like extreme cases where the person's essentially going to be dead soon anyways, or close to it. It's a lot. She's a pro. Pill popping doctor.
I don't know if this is rehab. This is how it started, I think.
Yes, this is the story of Rainbow Dash. And he's like, I gotta go fast, and I can't go any faster without my drugs. It's like, did I win the race, Twilight Sparkle? Rainbow. The race
Why'd she
was a
talk
week
in
ago.
Southern?
He's on drugs. That's why. Everybody in the South is on drugs.
There we go. And then
Twilight Sparkle, do you think I got a problem? It's like, my name's Jeremy. Who are you talking to?
there we go. Look, it's just
She's very happy. I think she's failed rehab.
wait, look here. It only does the last part of it. That's weird. What if I do just do here to here? Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Well, apparently, this is the part where she just goes crazy right here. There we go. But she's just not done everything.
She's having a good time. She's definitely gonna die, but she's having a good time.
There she goes.
Ooh. Yes.
I always gotta go to this.
Oh, rainbows.
This makes everything better with her.
Wonderful.
It's in her golden glow. Oh, she's still going. Okay. And that is pretty good. Actually, I forgot to do something on the side of it really quick.
We're too got too much booze. Knock off my booze. It'll be like, Michael, what was your booze thing? I know.
Well, that is a good song. It works so well for anything Rainbow Dash doing something at high speed.
Mm-hmm. That's our whole deal, so gotta go fast.
So what'd you do today? Well, we took Sonic theme and we put it to Rainbow Dash taking a whole ton of drugs.
Brilliant. I just give you your Oscar. When is that happening? When is like the Twitch Oscars going to become a thing? This theme song does slap.
She's using Ket. I don't know, because I don't have a bottle of Ket. It's just sitting at the ready.
Ketamine is for horses.
You can use your imagination.
I'm not old enough, Adam. I'd say once you hit 70 and you're retired, do whatever the heck you want. Good law, as long as you don't get behind the wheel of a car. Hello, Giz, by the way. All of our friends are here. It's so great. You guys are great.
Wait, did I built this whole thing on the stage, didn't I?
How cute that rainbow is, Giz. Giz can appreciate how cute that rainbow is.
Yeah, I thought we built this up on the stage. I did. Okay, so again, how do we?
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
I think that I need. I feel like there's a pause here that I don't like, but I can probably leave it.
I think it looks good. I think the timing is good. I don't think you really need to add anything to it.
It's the end, because she kind of just freezes in midair.
Well, yeah, but she's crushing Rainbow Dash. It's a good end. Not for Rainbow Dash, but...
Pony. Pink Pony. Pink Pony. Pony. Pony.
Okay. No, there's still little nuances to the character that I definitely want to add. Like here,
Pony. Pony.
she should have her head kind of like go up a little bit here.
Pony. Pony.
Rainbow
Pony.
Dash is not...
Pony.
Well,
Pony.
Fluttershy was clearly the bloodsucker.
Pony. Pony.
Oh, my third drink. It's pretty hard tonight. Here's a pony, there's a pony everywhere.
Pony.
Pony, 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 Spike.
Pony. Pony. Pink Pony.
Did you ever see a pony kiss a pony on a pony? Kiss.
Pink. 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 cannot hide.
This is not correct.
You cannot hide. You cannot hide from pink. Oh no.
Okay,
I feel like all these like pony lines came out when Gabe Newell was going through his brawny phase.
No, they all came out at one time. It was one event where everybody got dressed as a pink unicorn. Oh, nay.
Two of the voice actors from TF2 are gone now.
You
they're
cannot
gonna make
hide
the
from
TF2
pink
show.
pony. Hide from.
Sayed. That was supposed to be a whole series at one point.
From pink. From pink.
Okay, and here she should have a bit more pucker in there.
I think Valve was approached a few times about making a Half-Life movie, but they turned it down.
Because it wasn't going to be to their quality.
Yeah, they didn't think there was any way to make it.
Well,
There was
I believe they could make something good, but Valve doesn't want to make good.
Valve wants to break.
Valve wants to redefine.
There was more talk more recently about a Portal movie, which I think could work. A Portal movie could work.
Like 10 years ago, no. Nowadays?
I think if they focus on like the events
You cannot hide.
of Dr. Ratman, that could make a good movie. Because Shell can't be the main character really, because she's by lore she is mute. I mean, you could make her the main character, but you would have to have somebody along to do the
Yeah, it would make the movie not very good otherwise. It's just the story of Cave Johnson.
Oh,
I don't think I'll make a good movie. There would be nothing emotional to connect everything, and we already know the whole story.
I think Dr. Ratman would make the best protagonist in a Portal story. Because a lot of his story is it's told through the comics, but there's more to it. Like if there is a main character of the Portal series, it's Dr. Ratman, and they've only ever told his story
You
in
cannot
parts.
hide from pink pony.
But he's kind of in the background of everything,
You cannot hide from pink pony. Hide from pink.
which is why I thought if they ever did release Half-Life 3, he'd be a prominent part of it. If they went back to Aperture Laboratories during the timeline of Half-Life 3, because he should be there.
But again, you can't make a general audience movie that has this like thing tied into a character without fully defining that character.
Well, they would define him in the movie.
Yeah, but you'd have to make it an engaging story that would build up for building that character. You spend half the movie just defining who he is.
I guess, but that's a lot of movies.
Yeah, I feel like it would then not. It might be really good for. I mean, I guess like in terms of Portal and a lot of those, there's a large enough audience of people out there that would probably find enjoyment in it. But he's such a niche character by comparison of those that just know Portal,
Yeah.
that it may not be the same. People would be like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
I really want them to make Half-Life 3, if for no other reason they do go back to Aperture Laboratories in Half-Life 3. Because if you follow the timeline of Portal, after
Hide from pink
Shell's put back
pony.
into stasis, after GLaDOS is broken for the first time, the only person in Aperture Labs besides the AI orbs like Wheatley would be Dr. Ratman. He should still be in lab science, probably hiding from all the crazy crap going on outside of him.
From pink pony.
Eating nothing but beans.
Yeah, but Wheatley, I don't think would make a good story with a movie. Like,
He would be in the movie.
yeah, you could have something like that in a movie, but you wouldn't be able to make him too big of a part because there's no connection to an orb. Like there's some, the human thing is to be connected to a human.
Yeah.
And you can try to make a robot as human as you want, but if they don't look human, it's not going to be taken seriously from a general audience.
As the last surviving scientist of Aperture Laboratories, Dr. Ratman would be kind of the protagonist I would like to see.
You guys didn't, I didn't see a clip of the thing.
Pink pony.
Unless it just didn't pop up for me.
Hide from Pink Pony. You cannot hide from.
That's Ratman played by Danny DeVito. You know what? Danny DeVito should play all parts in all movies forever.
Who?
Danny DeVito. I want an AI orb played by Danny DeVito at the very least.
You know what I want?
What?
I want them to make a Overwatch movie. And then I want Genji to be Danny DeVito.
That's just scaling along the sides of the wall, dumpy as he is. It'd be amazing. Yeah,
Like, it would be like every other character is like he's not being comedic.
Yeah.
He's just playing the character
playing it completely straight. Yes.
And they just do a zoom in on him. And he goes, "I need healing." Like it'd be great.
Yes. Nolan, run that past Silver. She's our expert
Yes.
on all things Overwatch. But completely straight acting, Danny DeVito playing Genji.
I feel like that would be a fun thing of like name movies and then what role Danny DeVito should have.
Absolutely.
Just any movie. Be like
I want him to play Batman.
like what would be like what's a movie you think of? I would say but you can't say the lead actor in it. Like what's the movie you think of?
Like Frozen, he could be Olaf. Yes. Like the live action remake.
Or no, he'd be the moose.
Oh no.
He needs to be in Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Get rid of that Vin Diesel guy.
And I know Vin Diesel just
He's very low in the seat.
I feel like putting him in like a serious movie is more fun because yeah.
He doesn't do serious films very often. Ever.
Not hide from Pink Pony.
No. Yeah, okay, good. He can be Hagrid, but he's so short.
No.
Hagrid's actor died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a position opening.
Yeah. No, people as tall as that guy tend to not have long lives.
Having him as May would be pretty good.
May?
Yeah, May from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Because
He's annoying enough, yeah.
yeah, May is definitely annoying.
But I like Danny DeVito. I don't want to hate
Hide
him.
from Pink Pony.
Okay, is she?
I hate what
Oh, I
my
have to
ears
change
are
focus.
hearing. You don't want a Genji being played by Danny DeVito. Completely straight.
See, you took so long to respond there that I'm pretty sure you were contemplating.
Yes.
You wanted it at
This is
first.
Good.
Nobody likes Genji.
Yeah. I need healing. Up on the bridge. I'm in a boss fight in Starfield. Is the boss played by Danny DeVito?
Mercy likes Genji. Well, Mercy be Roseanne.
No.
Does that work?
No, don't
The
do that
problem
to
solves.
anybody. I feel like Genji would kill Mercy. Not have to deal with that.
Winston should be played by an actual monkey, no actor.
Just bring back Robin.
He just
Williams.
goes.
Just want to
great.
bring back Robin Williams to play.
You cannot hide from
Because he's hairy enough, he doesn't even need a costume.
Pink Pony.
Yeah, there is that truth, yes.
Yeah. Like I think he would have fun with that one. Be like, oh, I'm a monkey. Look at me. Ooh, from the moon. Ooh, space monkey. It'd be a lot of fun.
That would be kind of what he would sound like. Yeah.
Williams impression. Now we got the perfect cast. We just have to resurrect a few people.
Yeah. Who would be so Diva has to be Steve Buscemi.
Just the pot opens.
Hello, fellow
kids. And he just absolutely Steve playing Diva. Absolutely.
He's gotta be wearing the skin tight outfit and everything. Yeah.
I want to see him crawl out of the pod just haphazardly. Like it just hurts himself coming down. Because of course he would. It's like a 65-year-old man. I did like him on the Colbert Report one time. He's tap dancing. He's like, you know how to see? He's like, do you know how to tap dance? He's like, no. Just keeps tap dancing. No clue. I'm gonna hook that horse. He looks scared.
You cannot hide from Pink Pony.
No, if you had a serious the guy, Reinhardt should be played by guy who played Hellboy. What's his name?
Ron Perlman?
Ron Perlman, yeah. It wouldn't really fit, but I just want to see Ron Perlman in that armor. That would be cool.
Maybe.
Give him a beard.
But Ron Perlman's best character is Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
You cannot hide.
Like that was when we watched the Monster Hunter movie, and like Ron Perlman just pops up and like, hey, you know what?
I'm just badass.
I don't care what you call him. It's Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman. There's just Ron Perlman, and then there's like Red Ron Perlman, horns. Ron Perlman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about like famous actors, and we're in the Boulder's Gate right now. We're in this one city, and it's got like what's his name? The yellow M&M guy, J.K. Simmons. He's like pretty prominent. I do kind of want to hear his voice lines and what he has to say. But at the same time, I feel like the only reason we're letting these people live is because our other town got wiped out and we need someplace to sell things to. Does that sound right to you?
Maybe. Actually, thinking of voice actors, so I've been trying to figure out what this voice actor was for a while, but I was just playing Metal Hellslinger, and there's only two voice actors in the entire game, and it's basically the devil and then the skull you carry with you. And the guy that you carry with you has this like southern twang accent. I known his voice actor forever, and I don't even remember his name now, but like any character I've ever thought of that has like a southern anything, like Bard from Australia and everything, it's like that has been the voice actor I've associated with it, and I finally found them again.
Every time I just, in my head, a Bard from Australia was just Brayburn's voice.
No, that was too high pitched.
You always imagine him with a deeper voice.
Yeah.
For me, it was just his voice was Brayburn. That was me. Because they had the same mannerisms when they spoke. I actually did post something on the Australia comment section for this latest book today.
Like,
First time.
God damn it.
It was kind of just, people were like, just anything. What do you want? I'll give you my child. Please continue this fic. Maybe one day. One day.
I have her moved just so that it doesn't feel like she's, because technically she's not looking at Pinky, and it got more obvious as it got closer, but now it actually looks better. In my head, they all have Michael's voice.
It's just, as far as Australia is concerned, it does feel like I spent a year and a half
Who's that
reading
voice actor?
3/4 of a story, and then the last 1/4 of the story just doesn't want to exist.
Troy Baker. This guy.
Oh, that guy's the voice you get for Bard.
The way he just does it like an amazing, good. He plays Joel in Last of Us.
Who did you? Booker DeWitt.
Yeah, no, this is a big voice actor. He did Star Trek, Diablo 4, or additional voices, but
I'm trying to place his voice in my head.
he did a squirrel's voice in God of War.
Better squirrel. Timmy.
Oh, he did a couple of voices in American Dad,
Rick and Morty.
General, and Timmy Tim Tim.
Or Rick and Morty. He was General Timmy.
He did Bruce Banner in Marvel's Avengers game.
Okay.
He did also he did Joel again in Last of Us Part 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now I have his voice in my head. No, I didn't get that voice to Bard.
No, but like this guy pulled off a really good Southern twang
Yeah.
with it. And there's got to be another game because like I'm only back like 4 years. This guy's done a lot. Did a different God of War, different voice though. Snow Villagers in Dissidia.
Okay.
I feel like there's a voice that I would
Certainly done a
know.
lot. Regular show.
He really likes doing Snow Villagers apparently. Telltale series he did Batman.
Okay.
I love how they said he did Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Ooh. And Thomas Wayne.
But in a different game he did Harvey Dent.
There you go.
A regular show he did Dr. Langer, Old Man Pam, and Trent. And it looks like others too. Some other Batman stuff too.
Oh, Batman Unlimited. He was the Joker. He's just been all the Batman characters.
Yeah, this guy's done
Arkham Knight.
quite a
Who was
bit.
he? Jason Todd. Oh, he was the Red Hood. I think he's played the Red Hood a few times. I think he's popular as the.
He played Reese in Tales from the Borderlands. I wonder if he did Reese in the other Borderlands too. Or in
Wait, Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn 7. Oh.
Wait, what?
Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn 7.
Unicorn?
Yeah, and
7 Oh, it's a TV show.
yes,
You could watch that anytime you want.
a unicorn.
I love when it's like Elder Scrolls. He did additional voices. A guy with like this type of record
Yeah,
just
he
doing
did
additional
record.
voices. Yeah, he's really. I think he's just the voice of Joel.
He's just the voice of Joel in the Left 4 Dead series.
What is it with voice this is Villiers, but like in all these Final Fantasy games, it's Snow Villagers. He just keeps coming back for Snow Villagers. I don't remember from Lightning Returns any Snow Villagers.
I don't know. I never played 13 because
I'm confused. Oh, he played the President of the United States of America, which is that's a long name. In Saints Row 4.
Okay.
But I think that president only had like a part in the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, didn't he explode?
No, I think you like take his job at the end.
I'll give you my child. Please continue this fic. Accurate, Sir Edward. There is few things I want more in the world than for that fan fiction to continue.
He did Kai Lang in Mass Effect 3. Kai Lang's a forgettable character from Mass Effect unless you know the books. He's a huge character in the books.
Like if that author hit me up and said, "I will finish
Darkness.
the book for $10,000,"
If you
I'd
haven't,
be tempted to give it to him.
if anybody here hasn't played The Darkness, it's an amazing. That's a super good game series.
Honestly, if he asked for it, people would probably like pull together to pay that.
What?
If he asked people to pay $10,000 for him to finish Australia, I guarantee.
Wait,
people would pull
did you
that.
just answer your own question as if it was asked by another person?
Well, they talked about giving the child.
No, like you literally brought up something and then turned it around like you didn't hear it, and it was spoken from another person.
I was
like, what are you? You're speaking like you're responding to somebody, but you're actually responding to yourself.
I was having a thought.
Why am I here? You're the only one needed. You can have a full conversation with yourself.
There are multiple people in my head, and they're all talking. Just saying, if perhaps the author is like watching this for whatever reason, like throw out a number and see if people will pay it, and then make me happy.
I don't know. That's kind of a bad precedent to set,
I guess. But
all right, guys. Wow. Whew. I got so much stuff going on, but for a monthly payment of only $59.99, I could definitely consider starting it again.
It's American capitalism, baby.
Are they American?
I don't know. They certainly take advantage even if they're not. Michael, you've been playing too much Disco Elysium. If you have had people in your head talking to you, no, they're always there. Keep me company. Pretty sure I'll be able to finish that game Monday. Like I'm 95% sure. I've said that before. Pretty close. Limerick system. How's that guy? The limerick system's the like annoying one. It's just like the thoughts in your head scream loudly and pull you further into the hole. Like the limerick system.
It's like you're trying to do a Golem impression.
Yeah, that's
well, somebody is like twisting your balls.
Honestly, I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, of what it sounds like. There's like the limerick system and the lizard brain are essentially what talks to you, and the necktie.
Wait,
oh, you're making me do the necktie?
In the game, your limbic system talks to you?
Yes.
Okay.
And then your lizard brain. The necktie. It's like, hey, no, that's horrible. Like, hey, we gotta go get booze, and we gotta drink, and then we're gonna ramp our car into the sea. It's gonna be great. Do it. Buy the booze. That's the necktie. That was a bad impression of the necktie. But get the premise. Necktie wants bad things. That's the creaking noise. No, Disco Elysium is fantastic. I recommend it.
I'll get to it. I got a really long list of stuff to get through.
Me too.
My list right now, other than my wish list, is this. Well, kind of. That one I basically kind of played. I'm probably done with it.
Yeah, I looked at it immediately. Well, that sounds dumb.
It's I like the games like that, but it feels like a lot of unlocks that are just not going to be worth the time.
Disco Elysium on there.
I'm basically done with Hellsinger. Very good.
Okay, you
game.
can just get rid of that Warhammer game.
This one?
Isn't that crappy one that
No, this one's rated pretty decent
one?
if I remember right. Let's keep that in mind. Yeah, it's rated 74.
Okay, this is I was thinking of like Dark.
No, I got it. It's one of those things that came with a humble bundle.
Okay.
Yeah, everything on here is, but like all these three are very long games. So, and Tiny Tina's is, we started playing that like last February as a group, but we just haven't had the time. And now that a lot of that same group is doing Baldur's Gate, Ghostwire came in a humble bundle. A couple of these were gifted to me. They're all on a list to play. Greedfall was a game that I looked at doing, and I kind of want to still play, but it came in a humble bundle. It's just the time it takes to sit down and play some of those. It's just hard because I'm really bad about if I start a game with a story, that if I don't really spend the time to get into the story enough, I will not get hooked enough. And so I really need enough time to really get into it, and I just haven't had that.
Yeah, games aren't fun if you're not like actively looking to get engaged into it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going to a comedy club when you're with the intent of not laughing. If that is how you approach it, you will not have fun. Yes, the necktie is the physical embodiment. Rainbow. Squeezed.
I was so confused. So yeah, but whatever Michael's doing, like you guys are talking about limbic systems and neckties talking to you. Yeah, it sounds like a drug trip.
Yes.
For real. Oh, I just SFM. That's fine. We're at time anyway. But it makes sense because it's a game about kind of, you know, drug trips and stuff. But no, I have all these to play. But at some point, like my wish list is long on here, and these are all games that I at some point want to play. Though some of them I already have, like Spell Rogue, I actually played already. I got an early access for it. Same with Hex Archie. So I kind of already know those, but that's why I think they're pretty good.
I love after having played Disco Elysium, I love the naming scheme for the game because it's the perfect name for all the wrong reasons. Wonderful.
Oh, you did. Okay, I see that.
For cash.
She's cool for this. I don't know. What'd you do? You crushed her.
She's cool. She doesn't want to be crushed. She wants to be a happy horse.
Well, she did. Oh my God, this guy, like, just think about like the amount of times you have to go and sit in a room and do all these over like 15 years.
There, for whatever reason.
Oh, he played Greed,
but no problem.
In Brotherhood.
What about the? I guess not the original.
No. There's Full Metal Alchemist and then Brotherhood. Brotherhood was
a good one.
Brotherhood was the following the true.
There's a few episodes of the original you kind of have to watch before you start Brotherhood, which is really weird. It's kind of like watch the first like 5 episodes of the original and then switch to Brotherhood. Don't ask why, but that's just how it is.
All right, no more gotta go
Got more
fast.
Sonic.
Who's on right now? We got Paleo and Hero Strain. We haven't done Hero Strain in a while. They're doing
happening.
Oh, they're doing some movie.
Wait, who is that?
I don't know. Oh, they're doing Disney like rating of stuff.
Is that Paleo?
Yeah, it's Paleo.
When did Paleo become a like?
Paleo's just doing lots of different things.
Furry
Apparently,
water chick.
I don't know. Everybody's doing that. He's playing Half-Life.
Holy crap! Wait, that's not Half-Life.
Yeah, this looks.
That is some kind of like mod game.
Just games and demos. I'm gonna break stuff. It's not telling me much, but it definitely is Source.
Oh yeah, he's got the gravity gun.
So,
how about that?
Look at what he's doing. Michael's thyroid system. Stop. I can't rate his butt or his thyroid system. I don't think it's a system.
My thyroid is broken.
We'll send you to Hero Strain though. So, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, we're doing Jackbox tomorrow. So, definitely stop by if you want to play some Jackbox. It's always fun. It'll be at the normal start time, probably 6 o'clock Central. So the same time these normally start.
I brought some burgers.
Yeah, I know you need burgers because the buns are gonna go bad.
Yeah.
I saw that, and that's why I was thinking about not, but then I knew we wouldn't have time today. But thank you to Ray for the follow. Thank you to Nellen for the resub. I think it was 33 months, and for the cheers. And thank you to Swordward and Sunset for monitoring.
Yes.
He's like, since I play Jackbox. We didn't do it in September, so yes, September. I think we were available the week of, but there was too much stuff going on and we weren't able to do it. And then it was just such a busy month with Galacon that we weren't able to do it as a follow up. So we just had to skip a month. So yeah, it has been a while. But sadly, we're going to be like 4 days short of the new Jackbox release.
Oh well. Have to enjoy yourself with the other Jackbox.
But we'll see y'all later, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.